Hey, you. Get on the stick.
Yo, bring it.
Choose your fighter.
Yo.
How's it going, lads?
Fight.
Bang, bang, bang.
Flawless victory.
Side Quest Arcade.
My party people, welcome. Get your quarters out, hands on the sticks, ready to go. Because you're in the arcade now, the Side Quest Arcade. I'm your host, Madman Matt. And with me are my IRL friends and podcast hosts, Flint, a.k.a. Micro Manatee.
Hey there, lads. How's it going?
Brian, a.k.a. Happiness.
Hey, everybody, how's it going?
And you all know him. You all know who it is. The Big Shot. Number 99. Lacing up his shoes. Nike, not Adidas. Get out of here with that. Walking downtown. Pops are playing. People shouting the left. People shouting in the right. Yo, where's that? What? Where's the beach? Where's the beach? It's that way. Boom. Rodney for 3. Bryce, a.k.a. Silent Reveries.
Yo.
Yo, we out there. We out there. We in there.
That was
Well,
good.
you know,
that was good.
I'm trying to think of something new
It's
every
becoming
time.
more. It is becoming more. every
Yeah,
day.
I'm trying to. Pretty soon, one episode is just going to be me like introducing Bryce, and then we're going to hit the hour and a half mark, and I'm going to be like, "Well, I'm your host, Madman Matt. You know, follow us on Twitter at MadmanMattYT. You know,
Just
you
get
guys
right
later.
into it.
it'll be good. It'll be good. I think that's what the people really want. Anyway,
Yeah,
I listen to the people.
Oh,
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on? I feel like we haven't talked since last week, and I wasn't.
because you work
I was
so
busy.
much.
I do work a lot. We got a lot of shit going on, man.
You shaved your mustache.
Oh shit.
Shaved
They-
your
they-
ar- shaved your
What?
armpits.
Whoa, no, that's not true.
Could have fooled me.
Oh well, got me. You got me. I'm blasted already, boys.
Yeah.
Brian, if he's, before the 3-minute mark, I'm looking at my Audacity and I'm getting blasted. This is great.
Yulia goes down to town. Shave your armpits. Shave your.
Yeah, man. I
What's
get all
up,
cleaned
man?
up. I got pretty
Yeah.
for all the other ladies out
all
there.
the other Russians around in Canada.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
I only have one type. So, what about you, Brian? I'm tired of my life being on the spotlight here. So why don't we move to someone else real quick?
Brian's muted.
Oh,
way to
Brian's on
start.
mute.
Oh,
Brian's
I mean-
blasting on mute.
It'd be
Holy
awesome
shit.
if he was doing a
Amateur
Brian rant
move,
right now.
amateur move.
You know what? We should have just said. Oh, that's really interesting. We
Oh,
should've
yeah.
just played it off.
To see how long I'd
Please.
fucking go for.
Yeah, that would have been
Get to the
great.
2-hour mark. Like, oh, by the way, Brian, you were.
By the way, just so you know, didn't
Oops.
hear a word you said. No, how you been, man? How you doing?
I've been good, man. This week I've done the almost the gamer dream of just procrastinating on everything else that needs to be done in my life to play Brawlhalla.
You shouldn't have said that on the audio tapes, because you get in trouble with that, man.
Okay, not at work,
Oh yeah,
just
I know.
everything at home, and she
Yeah.
knows because it
Okay.
wasn't done.
There you go. Perfect. What's our
But-
boy Flint drinking? Hold up. What are you drinking there, buddy?
Well, I don't want to get mad. I'm drinking a beer.
Attic-
You want to know what
okay.
kind of beer? Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I
Looked
dare
like
you to try to shotgun that one, Flint.
I was gonna say it looks like
I
you're
don't
drinking.
think that's gonna work too well.
Looked like you were drinking apple juice for a second. I said, "What the fuck kind of podcast is this?"
You gotta get a
I mean,
straw.
Matt's just
You
upset
can
it's not
shotgun a
Smirnoff
bottle.
Ice.
You gotta get a straw though.
Yeah, you gotta.
I got
It'll
straws,
bottleneck.
but-
It'll bottleneck though. If yeah,
No, you get the straw, then the bubbles don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I know.
No, you don't.
Right on.
Right.
But yeah,
What are
yeah,
you-
we've
what
been
are you
just
adding
playing.
me? Why are you atting me?
Oh, I know. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
What the fuck? This has got personal, man. What the fuck?
Matt,
I'm on blast.
how was your week, Matt? How was it?
A little depressing now that you brought it up. Thanks. No.
Actually, I've been very down
Yo,
lately. And,
Dead ass. No, my week's been good. I mean, it's kind of like you guys were saying. I was working a lot, but I have been playing the PS4, getting all that shit ready, and I gotta say, boys, When Monster Hunter comes out on on PC, yo, we hunting. I'm just saying, we getting the boys out.
I'm
That's a
not
fun
like a
fucking
big
game.
fan of those Monster Hunter games. I was watching, like, everybody keeps talking about Dauntless right now, and like Brian's been playing it, so I was like, I guess I'll check it out. I watched like 2 minutes of it, and I was like, no, this isn't me.
All right, I feel
No
you.
thanks.
So, I guess Side Quest Arcade is hiring, or for resumes available at whatever our Gmail is.
Listen,
I
I got a long way to go
Let's
to
do a
try to get.
podcast at gmail.com, man.
I got a long way to go to try to get better at Brawlhalla. Okay, I got to
Oh
focus on
yeah,
one
we gotta
thing at a
start
time.
slow, hey.
I got
Yeah,
one thing at a time.
We got priorities right now. I mean, secret announcement we haven't announced yet, but we're changing this to a Brawlhalla podcast if this week is designated anything.
So I just wanted to, as far as games, the games I have been playing, since I did get a PS4, I wanted to show people. So I was playing fucking Godzilla, right, on my PS4, because, yeah, obviously. My girlfriend's watching, and she's kind of like, oh, that looks kind of fun. Like, what is that? And I was like, oh, I just got a PS4. I got it real cheap, because I told her the story about the drug dealing guy that I bought the PS4 off of. And she was like, okay. She goes out. She goes to Walmart, and she picks up, hold up. She picks up, like, a bunch of shit. Hold up. So she comes back, like, 45 minutes later. She gets Mortal Kombat. She gets this Viking game that's kind of like Diablo. She gets Plants vs. Zombies. She gets Lego Marvel Superheroes. And Star Wars Battlefront 2. And we've just been playing them together.
That's pretty awesome.
I don't know.
Out
She
of
just she went and she got the games that she wanted to play. And I gotta say, we're having a good time. She really likes Marvel Superheroes, Lego Marvel, because you can't die in it. She likes that. Because you just come back if you die.
Right.
Just put yourself back together, dude. There's no.
That's
bullying
right, man.
here,
I mean, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I mean, so it's really fun. You know what's really funny? And I was thinking about this. Do you guys ever have the experience? Like, can you think back on like the first time you had a shooter and you had to move with one stick and turn the camera with the other?
Yes.
Right.
Like, do you guys remember like trying to remember how, like, figure out how to do that?
Yeah.
So I don't remember trying to figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
But I remember playing shooters like GoldenEye. I remember playing. And then we went to like Halo, and I think the first game I ever played with like the dual stick kind of controls was Halo.
Right.
And for whatever reason, I don't know if it was because Halo automatically did it or if it was just the way it was done, but that copy of Halo is why I still play Inverse today.
Oh, okay.
Inverse Y anyway. And but then I went back and played like GoldenEye with some friends, and I forgot that you like aimed up and down with the fucking C buttons.
Yeah,
like
it was
C up, C left, C down, C right, and you're like, wait a minute, like this does not make any fucking sense. Like how did we play this as kids and actually snipe each other? I can't figure out how to use these fucking controls.
It's actually not like that game hasn't aged as well as people say it has. It's still a lot of fun, but like when you think about how shooters developed after GoldenEye, like you go back and you play it and you're like, what the fuck, right? Like totally out to lunch.
It doesn't help.
Well, there was a point.
Cheeks,
yeah,
honestly.
There was a point for me where I didn't play shooters for so long on a console.
Right.
Because I play Inverse on controller, but I don't play Inverse on
We're getting
a mouse.
distracted. I don't want to take up too much time on
the
this.
point being,
Yeah.
my bachelor party, we decided to have a LAN party where we all played Halo, and it was the first time I'd actually used a controller to play a first-person shooter, and it took me 20 minutes to remember if I played standard or Inverse. And I was just like, I'd switch to one, and switch back, and switch to one, and
Trying to
nothing
figure it
felt
out.
right.
What's
And then
Inverse?
I
Like
was
when you press up, you look down. When you press down, you look up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like flight controls, like you're flying a plane. So yeah, anyway, so Yulia has the record for Battlefront 2 for, we call it the most wall shooting points, because she ends up just running into a wall and she's like strafing the whole time because she can't figure out to turn around. It's pretty fun though. It's pretty fun. So there is hope to get a girl into gaming. You just let her pick the games. She also likes Plants vs. Zombies. So I don't know. I just like playing with her.
I don't think that'll work. I don't think I can take my wife to EB Games and just be like, pick one, honey.
Fair enough.
Just trick her at Walmart.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's go over here and check out electronics.
Sleeper OP, because it's like a turret defense game where you like plant the plants, and then the zombie. It's just zombie waves constantly.
Right.
So you just it's sleeper.
Yeah, I played
a
the
lot
shit
of
out
fun.
of it on my iPhone.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's just sleeper fun. So you pick one. It's like a MOBA. You're one champion that has special abilities, and then you plan all the turrets.
Oh,
I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, my girlfriend's a Lego Marvel superheroes main, and now I have to get the sequel because it just came out and it's $80, and now
They're actually fun as fuck, though.
yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. Mr. Fantastic turns into a teapot. Don't ask me why, but he does.
Mr. Boombastic?
Fantastic, stretchy guy. But Mr. Boombastic's in there too. I haven't unlocked him yet. I'll let you know
okay.
what he does.
All right.
Flint, how are your games been this week, my dude?
My games have been all right. I've been we're kind of gearing up around the house here for like heavy yard work. So
Right.
I haven't had as much time to game, but when I have, I've been playing Brawlhalla. When it's not been with all the boys, I've just been playing ranked. That game, how it's balanced, blows my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Everyone's viable. I'm not like coming from some Smite where, there's always a meta and there's like 20 gods you can play, and if you play any of the other ones, you're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah.
You just hold that L. Like you go on like Brawlhalla, Reddit, or YouTube, and they're like, yeah, you can play whoever the fuck you want, dude. It doesn't matter. Everyone's equal.
They say I went to the Reddit and it was like, are you in the top 200 players? No, pick whoever the fuck you want.
Yeah, they actually don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the same fucking rule for Smite. Are you in the top, 1%? Are you in Diamond? No, then play whoever the fuck you want.
The difference is, and I've kind of learned this with Smite, is it's like, are you in gold? Okay, pick Arachne, pick Loki, pick something stupid. You just climb out. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain cheese. Ao Kuang, there's a good example.
Ao Kuang, yeah.
Can't stop
You know
Ao
what
Kuang
I think
at that
is
level.
missing from Brawlhalla, I think, to turn it to that toxic side of the Smite, is the fact that, and this is one of the things that I enjoy about playing Brawlhalla, and why I can see why people can stick into a fighting game community for a while,
Yeah.
is my performance is not affected by the character that you pick.
Yeah.
And especially
That's really
considering
well
the
said.
ranked is 1v1, I mean, I can pick whoever the fuck I want if I have success, because the only person I'm potentially hindering is myself. And if anything, the community has every reason to encourage you to pick a shit character, because maybe they, quotation, have a higher chance of winning. But in the Smite community, or even the Overwatch or the Paladins communities, any of those kind of team-based games, if you pick somebody that's 1% less optimal, well, fuck, you've just made my team 1% less optimal, and you're the reason we're losing.
Right. Well, I agree with everything you just said, except for that Brawlhalla is FGC.
Oh, are we
It's
lumping
not.
it in with Smash now? Oh, okay.
People would still get
those
mad,
games, all
though.
those Smash games, though. All
People
those
aren't
games,
going to
those, like
promote
Smash.
you play shit characters, even in Brawlhalla, because
I
there
know,
are
I know. But you
people,
know what I
those
mean.
people who are those shit character mains who are upset when they're fucking shit. So
Yeah.
But, like, in
Yeah.
Brawlhalla, like, who's a shit character, right? Like,
The one
honestly.
tier list I did find, no one was like below A tier.
And
and
A is
there-
viable.
Yeah, well, like,
Yeah.
it's like it's the same ranking as Smite.
Right.
Where you have like
People
S
always
tier.
forget that, like, A tier on any tier list means viable. That means this
Yeah.
character works.
and he actually
people
does it
just-
like a
yeah.
web, so it's like top tier, and then like as
Oh,
you
it's
go
it's
down,
a cross
it's a graph like X
where
and
it's
Y.
like that.
and then
yeah,
like, each
over here.
corner is like well rounded,
Yeah.
not very good, has problems, shit like that. But like everyone is like either in the middle or higher. There's no like don't play
Yeah.
this character, he's bad. There's none of that, which is kind of interesting. And I think it depends a lot more on like the weapons you're using. So like
Yeah.
if I'm katars and fists, like I'm gonna have a bad day against like a lance mate.
Like a
Right.
fighting game. Like if
Like
you
an
pick
actual
if you
fighting
pick
game, yeah.
if you pick Ryu and I pick Dulcim, you're gonna have a hard time. Like
that's why I see everybody, like, the couple things I've looked at, everybody suggests like main weapons, and you'll just get used to the characters. So pick weapons
Yeah.
that you like, and pick whatever character.
hammer, axe, lance. That's it. That's all I
that's
use.
you.
Lance Loki
Yeah.
the best weapon though. Just like
I actually like the way we've been playing, though, as a group. Like, there's, calling out Aiden, he finds like one character, and he's
Okay.
like, I play 5. And I'm like, yeah, but you play 1 for like 48 hours. But anyway, I've been ranting at him about that. Then we play the 4 of us. We play about 4 matches where we pick our characters, and then we go all random for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And like we get enough practice with all the weapons, and like you'll lose a game horribly because you're like, I'm so fucking bad with both of these weapon sets and I can't figure out this character. Then the next game, it happens the opposite. And like, it's kind of cool to play with the three of you where like we can just be 4 people that just lock in all random. Everybody's down for it. It only takes one person to pick random too. We all picked a character. Bryce went random. We all unselected, picked random, and then did it for 4 straight hours.
That's how we do it.
Exactly. Well,
I'm having so much fucking fun with that game.
It's really, I'm enjoying it a lot. Ranked is really fun. The matches are like, the queue times are like 3 seconds.
They're quick.
The matchmaking is amazing. Like when I'm playing, like everyone has the elo ranking, and you can see your elo, which is neat. When at like
That's a
endgame,
nice change of pace.
I'm within 50. I'm at like 1200, 1300 elo, and I'm within 50 of my opponent every single time. I've never had a lopsided match, which is like, please do more of that. Please do more of that.
I'm not ready for ranked yet. I am pretty sure I'd be bronze 100.
You'd
bronze
actually
100,
be
so-
surprised. Like,
Just
I picked it up a few days ago because I actually played ranked. I was online and I was playing with Aiden, and then Aiden left. Flint was gone, and I really still wanted to play Brawlhalla.
I'm sorry. Is this your time for games this week, or was I talking to Flint before?
To be fair,
You know,
going
it's
on
funny
here?
because you
Bryce
started
first, and then like
I know.
You asked about my games this week, and then you literally like went and started
I
talking
stopped
about
caring.
your
To be
games
fair,
this week.
he asked how our weeks were. It then has now gone into how were your games this.
Thank you, Bryce.
fine.
Thank you, Bryce.
all right, okay,
Bryce from the sideline. Rodney for 3.
all right. I'll tell one more quick story that like you guys weren't around for,
All
because I'm
right.
sure Brian's gonna go hard in the Brawlhalla.
I know. Then we'll let Brian go in.
We'll
I
let
just
Brian go
like
hard-
cutting him
hard
off.
in the Brawlhalla paint.
Alrighty,
So,
alrighty.
We were playing yesterday, I think, maybe the day before, with Croshan. Was in the 4-man rotation. Shout outs to Croshan. He's learning the game. He's decent. He's getting better. And everyone left. I think it was Brian and Aiden by the time I got on. And Croshan was like, "Oh, we can just do some 1v1s." And I immediately 3-stocked him, or like it was either 2-0 or 3-0. I can't remember if he got one
Yeah.
off me or not. And he was like, you want to do some 2v2s online?" Immediately, I was like, "Oh yeah, all right, let's do that." Like,
Carry me,
I
Flint.
respect asking. Like most people would have just taken the L, but
Yeah.
so we went on
He's
2v2.
like, I'm tired of this
And-
shit. 2v2, dude.
We went.
No.
Yeah, let's just get out. And we played a few games, and the first one kind of stuck out. It ended up being, I was Ulgrim, the dwarf there, and it was an Ulgrim mirror match. So they had one on their team too. And within, I'm gonna say, the first minute, the enemy team had both rage quit from my ground spike game. Croshan was doing his thing, like jumping all over the stage. I think he was playing Mordax or something, and like they had Bodvar and they had another Ulgrim, and their Bodvar got off stage, and I just went down with the yeet lance spike, killed him in like 30 seconds, and he was. You just see the
No,
little
we're done.
notification.
We're done.
Disconnected. I was like, I wonder if that disconnection was related to the ass whooping I just gave you. So
Thinking
the Ulgrim like
emoji.
stuck around for a little bit. Another like 15 seconds go by. I throw him off stage, drop my weapon, grab a bomb, jump out, Rodney for 3, throw it straight down, kill him below the stage. He's dead. Second disconnect message comes up. Like,
Yo,
Upset.
we need a Rodney for 3 emote in the Discord, honestly.
I could do like a multi-tiered emote where it was like a Rodney and then like a bucket. And
Oh, nice. Rodney for 3. Yeah.
like it. That's
I don't know why-
that game stuck out. I really have fun in like ranked or like 2v2s. People like disconnect.
Yeah.
People are very quick to do that in this game. I find too, which is interesting. But
Just
Flint, you
leave.
and me are gonna hit some ranked. I feel like that'll be fun.
I think all of us might pair up for ranked at some
Oh,
point
yeah,
if we
yeah.
keep playing this game the way we have been.
We're all getting better. I feel like
We've
like,
put
actually.
more
No.
time playing Brawlhalla as 4 than we did in the last like 7 months playing Smite together as 4.
Everybody gets
it's
angry.
harder
Like,
to make time for Smite.
and we're just like all like having a good time, and like
I'm
you
finding-
said, even each
Yeah.
other. Like even in Smite, like we can get pissed at each other or ourselves. It's just like we're not taking Brawlhalla seriously. I think is like
No.
the main thing. So we can all laugh and
that.
have fun. And like,
Yo,
fuck
I'm going to
other-
Evo. What the fuck?
You're right.
Dude,
It'll
catch
probably
me
be-
if Atlanta on the open bracket.
Yeah, it'll probably be
Yeah,
a dream
dude.
hack. It is a dream hack. That's right.
It is.
Oh man, now that I'm playing it, I'm so stoked to go to DreamHack where I can be like, you guys can go watch Smite. I'll go watch Brawlhalla.
Well, dude, we'll watch it all, man.
We'll watch it all, man. DreamHack's gonna be so good. So now we got
It's gonna
2
be fun.
reasons to go to DreamHack.
Yeah, it's even better than what it was.
3 reasons.
That's my week. Oh, Brian, you
3
or Bryce.
Rodney for 3 reasons.
Oh, it's
True,
Brian's
true.
story. Let him get it out.
All right,
I
Brian.
mean-
All right.
All right, so this week, like
Gonna
I said,
grab a
I've been
beer.
playing. Matt doesn't want to hear my week.
What
Clearly,
an asshole. What an asshole.
I'll listen to your week, Brian.
I'm here, Brian.
We're here.
But
for you.
so yeah, we've been playing, of course, like we said, tons and tons of Brawlhalla. It's hard to like pinpoint specific games when we've played like just hours and hours, like 20, 30 hours over the course of like 4 days, or since like the last recording, we've been just playing nonstop Brawlhalla. But one of the things that really stood out to me, I don't know if Flint was around for that. I think it was just me, Aiden, Bryce, and Trevor were playing Brawlhalla. And at this point, like, I've been playing it pretty seriously, and I was starting to get really mad where I was having like input errors, and I felt like I had
That was
enough
Flint.
experience.
That was Flint, yeah. Aiden
Flint
wasn't
was there for that.
Yeah.
And I was getting so mad. And I was doing that thing where you're losing and you blame the controller. And I'm terrible about being like, I knew that I was hitting over light or over air and casting a different ability.
You got to
And
calibrate
I
it.
like in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm just shit. Right? I'm just not hitting the buttons right, and I'm just a shit player. But believe me, when I meant to cast one ability and a different one, or I say cast because fucking Smite, but when I mean to attack with one ability and I attack with a different one, it tilts the fuck out of me because it's like what the reality was did not match my intentions. And so I blame the controller. And I felt like a 12-year-old doing it. And I got so mad, and I lost like 3 games in a row where like they'd catch the final blow, and the move I intended to do would have probably won me the match. That I fucking threw my controller on my table, rage quit the call, rage quit the game, stormed off, felt fucking sheepish as all hell for it. Then said, I'm going to prove to myself that it's not the controller and I'm just shit at this game. Went and looked up how to calibrate my controller, found out I had a dead zone. The thing fixed it, went back, played. I've been having an absolute blast for like 2 days. And it was actually my fucking controller that was not responding to the inputs I put in. And I totally, every time I said it, I'm like, Brian, you're full of shit. Stop blaming the controller. You're just trash. And it was actually the controller. It was just not working. I came in and I fucking bodied all 3 of you for like 2 hours. And now I've been actually competing with Flint because Flint was kicking my ass for days. Maybe it's just because Flint's not playing super serious, not playing his main characters, but I feel like I'm at least closer to not getting my ass fucking kicked by Flint, partly because I'm inputting the right abilities.
So I definitely say you're getting better. I think there was a couple.
We've had a
days
couple
there
of
where I
good.
would just like throw you around for a little bit.
We've had a couple where like one of the more recent ones that just kind of reminds me because me and Flint have been playing a lot more, so we're better than Matt and Bryce because we've been playing and playing and playing. So it's
I'm
very
climbing.
common. Matt's only got like 7 hours into the game, but he's got natural fighting skills that immediately makes him better than like everybody else we've been playing with. And Bryce has got a lot better. He's no longer like self-destructing every round, just like every 3rd round he starts with a good self-destruct.
I really only like catch I catch myself doing it. But you guys only catch me doing it when it's 1v1 me versus somebody at the end, and I'm like, see ya, killing myself.
Yeah. But so these fights often end up with like me and Flint at the end in a 1v1, right? 2 people are down. It's down to like the last stock, and it's often me versus Flint. And it's fun to do it with Bryce and Matt's commentary. And I just remember the last round we fought there, I think where we actually got the 1v1, and I was playing Scarlet with the hammer, and everybody was like, who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? And I had this whole plan in my head where I went below the floor so Flint would chase me, then I went up, and the hammer has an attack where you go up in the air, grab them, and heave them to the ground. And like I threw Flint down, and you could just hear we didn't have cameras on, but you could just sense like the silence from Flint as he's just face palming. Like, did this just fucking happen?
It's like, why did I go down there? Why did I think that something good was going to come out of that? And then I was like, you know what? You got to hold the L sometimes. It's the biggest thing. You just got to hold it.
It's like I always say, man. Sometimes Obama doesn't get his 3rd turn.
It's it. You gotta cradle that L like a newborn child sometimes when you fuck it up, you know?
And then the other thing I've been doing this week, I've tried out that Dauntless game. Bryce mentioned it earlier. I downloaded it last night. I killed like 2 behemoths last night, and then I was playing it this morning rather than playing ranked Brawlhalla. And the game's pretty fun. I got to give credit for that. It's definitely got like a Monster Hunter-esque feel. The thing is, though, like Monster Hunter, at least the new one is my understanding, it's actually like open world. Like you go out and you track the creature and you find where it is and then you fight it.
Real quick, did you just compare this to another game?
All right, sure.
You compared it to Monster Hunter?
Sure. Is that enough for you to take a shot? Go for it, Matt.
Just anytime he compares it to something else.
Whenever I make a comparison, is that now it is?
We
games?
generalized it now because we're not talking about Marvels as much. So
We'll see how this night goes. I don't want to get too fucked
When
up.
this Monster Hunter game is like the fucking whole genre is named after a single game, so of course it's gonna be like the fucking game, Brian.
Let's
But
Jameson,
like the difference I'm making though is like Monster Hunter
Irish
5
whiskey.
is open world. You actually go and like a whole portion of it is tracking it down. From my understanding, there's like clues that could be left by the creature so you can find where it is in the world.
Yeah,
This game, you queue up like you're queuing up for a World of Warcraft instance, get dropped, and there's only one boss you can fight. So you just keep spawning to fight a boss or keep joining in. There's no like crazy exploration really to it. You're just like, I spend 2 minutes searching for it, there it is, and I fight it again. And I was a little disappointed by that lack of exploration, but at the same time, too, I'm also the kind of player that hates that exploration because I'm too fucking impatient. So I guess I'm not an easy person to please with that genre. I don't know if it's going to be a long-term game for me. Like, it's kind of fun doing the bosses, but it's also the kind of game where I can tell that in about 3 more behemoths, the fights are going to get harder, and I'm just going to be like, fuck it, and I'm not going to play it anymore because I never have patience for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I do gotta say, one thing that is really satisfying about the game is the way they handle progression. As you kind of like you do feel like you're accomplishing things as you're getting, better gear, and then you go fight the boss again, and you get like the the hide or whatever, so you can upgrade the parts. And like everything feels like you have a very direct like reason for why you're doing it. And I feel like the progression system alone is addicting enough to keep you playing. Like the gameplay is enjoyable, but good progression system's important. And I think Dauntless nails it. And I haven't played Monster Hunter, so maybe it's exactly like Monster Hunter. But
just a quick question: is Dauntless like you have an upgrade like tree, like you get certain abilities, or?
No, I mean, it's still in beta, so there might be more stuff. I think there's a lot
Right.
of things they're planning on doing.
Right.
So right now there's like 5 weapon types, and you can pick those weapons. And for the most part,
Right.
the gameplay from those don't really change. But I believe that's the same with Monster Hunter. And then
Right,
right now
it
it's
is.
mostly just stat-based boosts. But I
Okay.
believe in the late game you can get elementals, so you take different weapons for different fights, or you
Yeah.
need to, maybe if you wanted, you need to take different weapons for different fights for different elements and things like that.
So it is like Monster Hunter then. Monster Hunter is like they tell you straight at the beginning of the game, there is no weapon that isn't viable. Like they want you to understand that going in. And the progression comes from you're constantly making new shit. So you constantly feel stronger. Whether it's new armor or new weapons or whatever, you're constantly crafting new shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it for now. I'm going to play some more of it, but I don't know if it's like going to hold my interest for a long time.
Right on. What about you, Rodney?
All right,
What
so
you've been playing?
just to start this off, if you don't watch the YouTube versions, you don't know. Matt just poured Jameson and Coca-Cola. That is a mixture I don't think I've ever
Wrong.
heard of.
Wrong. Rum.
What?
Havana Club rum. Doing
Okay.
shots of whiskey, and I'm drinking rum and Coke.
All right.
Get fucked, noob idiot.
Hey, I was not shit-talking you. I was simply stating that
I
is
thought
what
you were
it
calling me
appeared
out
to
again.
be.
I can't let you. I can't give you the mic without you thinking, time to put
Yeah,
Matt
I gotta
on
mix
tilt.
you up. I gotta mix it up. I can't, I
You
only
mix it up like I
blast
mix
you.
up this drink, dude.
I blast you 95%. Well, I could make fun of you. Who the fuck pours a mixed drink like they're at a bar? You literally took the shot glass, poured yourself. Oh, I gotta make sure my drink at home only has an ounce of alcohol in it. Let me mix the rest of the just fucking dump the bottle in there. Go about eyeball it about 50-50. Looks good. Dump the Coke in it. Fucking I gotta make sure it's 1 ounce.
I like
put
to
it
make
in.
sure it's a good rum and Coke, and you got to get a good volume. So you get the measure cup out, you pop it in there. Shit tastes premium.
You
by
mix
the way,
it up.
By
You mix
the
it up.
way,
You're like,
by
this
the way,
is strong.
by the way, this shot glass is Banff on it. Banff, Canada.
Nice.
The
Most boring place.
Fucking Bryce triggering me out here with this stupid
You were
fucking article.
upset again.
I
I
like
messaged
how
Flynn on the
Flash says
side.
Canada, like it doesn't like fucking zoom in on the province. So you
Well,
know
it's
for
got a
tourists.
moose on it. It says Banff, Canada. It doesn't say like Alberta. Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
that's
you.
what I mean.
To be fair, though, Banff is a national park, not a provincial park, so they're going to
That's right.
advertise being from Canada more than they're going to advertise being from Alberta.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, people
just-
think I've met tourists that think it's part of BC.
Really?
I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, you drive like 20 minutes and you're in BC.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's on the
You guys
line.
have
Well, it's
province parks?
Yeah.
provincial
Yes.
parks?
Yeah, whatever the
Provincial
fuck.
parks? Yes.
They're
Yes, we do.
provinces, though, right? Okay. Yeah, I got provincial. Like,
So Brian, if you want to learn about geography, we have 10 provinces and 3 territories. The territories are like provinces, except they're up north.
Is that where the Eskimos live?
I call them a different.
Yeah, that's where the Eskimos live. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
right.
Because they're technically
That's-
Indians, right? Or Aboriginals?
Aboriginals.
Yeah.
We don't call them
Aborigines.
Indians here.
Call them First Nations peoples.
First
Anyhow.
Nations, Aboriginals, or yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, why are we talking about this? Go ahead.
Right.
Go, Rodney.
Um,
Stop talking about my drink. How are your games?
So
dog?
Brian mentioned how he was raging about his controller. Like it was literally like I have not heard Brian rage like this since Smite days.
Oh, shit.
He was upset, just like I'm done. Quit. Left. Gone. Me and Flint immediately start laughing. We're like, oh yeah, fucking okay, Brian, go calibrate your controller because you're getting your fucking ass kicked.
No, what is it? No Jimmys? No Johns? What is it?
No Johns.
From
no Johns.
No Johns. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a melee
so-
player who does that shit.
The rest of the time we were sitting there the whole time, like we played another game while Brian was gone. We're like every time one of us are fucking almost dying, we're like, oh, I gotta go calibrate. Hold on a second. So finally,
Get
like,
the protractor out.
Dog.
So
Are you
finally-
playing on a
To be
Wiimote?
fair,
are
I
you
came
playing on a
back a different
Wiimote? You got to
person.
figure out the the motion controls aren't working. Got to
So we're
I
like-
was a
I
totally,
thought,
totally
yeah.
different person. Like I was reformed Brian after I calibrated that
I
controller.
thought
You gotta give
Brian,
credit for that.
Okay.
I thought Brian was gonna be gone the rest of the night. He came back probably like 10 minutes later, and he was like calm, cool, and collected, and like actually like it just actually needed it calibrated. Like I was like
the one time. It's
the
actually
one
the controller.
time.
It's
I mean, I've made that
actually the controller.
excuse for 29 years. This is the first time it was actually the controller.
Yeah,
That's the first time I've ever dead ass have it be the controller. Like in all
Yeah.
my gaming experience.
I'm over there like Brian 12 by the way.
I made that excuse when I was 12 too.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Back when the controllers were
I was
wired.
complaining about that controller when I was playing like Injustice 2 as well, and I was just like, why can I not hit these fucking moves? Why is it doing this shit? And I'm like, I'm just shit. But I'm yelling at the screen, playing by myself, and in the back of my head, I'm like, no, you're just shit. I had no idea that for the last 6 months
This
it was
is-
actually the fucking controller.
This is why Hi-Res Vinny is the best person to play with, because he'll always just immediately go to himself.
He says what's in the back of my mind.
Yeah, I'm just so bad at this game.
Bad at this game. Just shit.
then he gets first pick that Spring Fling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
he's
wow,
the best
come on.
in the
Who
world.
wouldn't?
That's what we've
He
been trying to
is,
say
as
this
it
whole
turns
time.
out.
He's humble. So yeah, last weekend was the first time I had like really gamed at all since like I moved and everything. So played Jackbox, played Brawlhalla. That got me kind of like, because we had a good time playing Brawlhalla and stuff. So it kind of got me back into the swing of things. But it's like a double-edged sword almost with like gaming and like working from home now. Because like since I'm at the computer all day, like I don't have that like I'm at work, I can't wait to get off work so I can get on the computer thing. Because I'm here all day. I got music playing. I'm hanging out. I can, go do something else for a couple minutes, like fuck off on Twitter. I can actually check Discord now. So usually, like towards the end of the day, when I stopped doing work, you boys know I've been trying to get into the cartoons, trying to get up with them kids like you guys and understand the, today's pop culture. Get on Discord, check out Dankus Memes. We got Chair, okay? We got Chirth, yeah, okay? You know what I'm talking about.
Chirth. I feel it.
So yeah, I've been watching. I'm done with Naruto, and I've been watching. I have this thing, okay? Because we got I'm just getting into it.
Wait, you finished Naruto and you didn't have anticipation and excitement for Shippuden? I couldn't fucking wait for Shippuden to come out when I was a teenager.
I am excited for it because I just spent 40, 60 episodes of watching filler. So I'm
still
excited.
don't know why you committed to that. That is the ultimate fuck you, Kyle.
It's about to get worse because I have this thing, right? Since I'm still a noob, and I know everybody who watches motherfucking cartoons is gonna be like, oh, well, you've watched One Punch Man, you've watched Naruto, yeah, you still fucking noob. You don't really watch anime. So I've committed. I've watched 4 OVAs now. I'm on the second movie, and I'm watching all the shit. So people can't be like, well, have you seen the Naruto movie number 2 or the OVA? I literally, dude, watch the worst fucking, probably hands down worse than Devilman Crybaby. There's a Naruto OVA. It's 10 minutes long. The whole thing, Naruto has to take a shit. That's the whole episode. It's supposed to be like the Olympics.
Can't say I've watched it.
It's supposed to be like the Olympics, like they're doing Olympic type shit, like relay race and I forget, long jump. I don't even know what the fuck it was, but the whole thing is he has to take a shit, and I'm like, I can't believe I just watched this. Why is this thing?
Just a waste of my time.
Yo,
yeah,
Bryce, you've officially opened up level 1 of being a weeb.
Yeah,
I hope you know that because you've seen an OVA. You've seen an OVA, achievement unlocked. You know what
Bryce,
I mean?
you're surpassing me. You've got weeb achievements that I don't have.
Well, I think I'm a little bit higher now because Flint mentioned watching what is it? The Devil is a
timer.
Yeah, Devil's a part-timer. So
That's a good one. Hey,
I started
good
watching
one,
that because it's on Netflix. It's something I can put on before I go to bed. But I also started watching. I saved it so I could remember the name. I might have to open this to make sure this is it. Just because I don't want to get it wrong. It's a popular one. The Future Diary. The Future Diary. You guys seen that?
I think I've heard of it. I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah. So I'm watching I got 3 animes technically going at once, which I think, they're still cartoons, but because I'm watching dubbed, I'm not giving up I'm not an anime watcher until I start watching it in Japanese. Okay. All right.
Oh, okay. All right.
So yeah. My whole fucking point of this cartoon story is also to give an update to my fucking cartoon watchers who have been listening. But also, it's that's what I've been I'll get off, stop doing work, all right, I'm going to go relax, fucking watch some cartoons. So this weekend, back in the Brawlhalla, first time, I've really started gaming again. And it's I'm relaxed more. I don't know. I'm just having fun, playing Brawlhalla or, because it used to be the way I would relax is I'd play more, story driven, environmental type games. And so I could relax, and I hide myself on Steam so nobody knows I'm playing them because I just I played this one game, dude. I'm pretty sure it's called The Park. I think it's called The Park or The Graveyard. The Graveyard. The whole game was I don't know, $5-10. It might have been cheaper. It might have been on sale $3. You spawn in the game. You're a little old lady. The whole thing, it's white and black. You walk through the cemetery, except you can't walk through the cemetery. You have to limp. Like a little old lady. So it takes you a long ass time to get to this bench that's in the middle of the cemetery. You walk to the bench, you sit down, it plays some credit or some scenes, you get up, you walk out of the cemetery, game over. That's the whole game. That's all you do. And I'm like, this is terrible. There's no way this is over. No, please.
I want my money back.
Yeah.
Steam refund. Yo, you call that a game, I call that Saturday night.
But it was easy, yeah. You sit there, you have some fucking rum and bourbon.
That's what I do.
Yeah,
I hobble up in the cemetery, I sit down, and I leave.
Yeah, but last weekend, when did we record last week?
I don't remember.
Friday.
Friday, yeah. So I went to a Renaissance festival down here.
Oh hell yeah! What was that like?
It was cool.
I always
it was
wanted
like,
to go to one of those.
There's like a pretty big one in Maryland that's every year. But now that I'm down here in Texas, dude, it was like 3 times as big just because they have like so much more space to do it.
That's wicked. I've actually always wanted to go to a Renaissance fair.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a little tough because like doing the keto diet right now, there's like a lot of shit I
You're doing
can't.
keto.
Yeah.
You're doing a keto.
Yeah.
Wait.
There's like no,
Keto.
not a keto, motherfucker. There's like a lot of shit I can't really eat, and when you're at the Renaissance Festival, I'm like, dude, please, I just want to eat like shit and hammer beer. Because at the Renaissance Festival, everybody's got those like huge like steins or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Some people are drinking out like the Viking horns. Some people are drinking out like the huge wooden cups and shit. And they're like fucking everybody's hammering. I'm like, I'm just drinking water.
All right. Here's what's happening.
Just
Here's what's
drink
happening,
water.
boys. Here's what's happening, boys. This year we're going to Banff. Next year we're going to fucking Renaissance Fair in Texas. I'm saying it right now.
Come on down.
I'm fucking serious. Like I'm, dude, dead ass.
I gotta
I'm
get
serious.
You're working from home now. You should be able to find the time to come to Banff when the boys come out.
Well, there's a lot of shit. Good luck for a house. I got to go to St. Lucia
dude.
for a wedding next year, and that's like
No, you're
$4,000
busy
by
and shit.
itself.
But like dead ass. Next summer,
Yeah.
I'm going for Renaissance Fair.
Okay.
And we'll watch fucking Smite. Because last time you described watching, what was it like? Spring Split? You were like, yeah, barbecue and wings, had the Smite on the TV. I was
got
like,
the
fucking A.
got the grill set up, ready to send it.
Fuck, yeah. We're ready to send it. Let's do it.
Yeah. So
Oh, Brian's got cat cam.
cat cam, zoom in on it. Yeah. So
Cat cam going.
so that's what it was like. Renaissance Fair. That was cool. I had to get. I never knew, and you guys might not know this. Young Canadians, they make long sleeve shirts. I guess they make short sleeve shirts too, but they make long sleeve shirts with SPF 50 built into the shirt. Do you guys know that? Yeah.
What the fuck?
So like I still put suntan
fuck does
lotion
that
on my
work?
arms just because, but they have like SPF 50 built into the sleeves, and I like was in the sun for like 4 or 5 hours and didn't get sunburnt or anything with it on, and I never put sunblock back on. And it's
Yo,
light.
send it.
Shit.
Yeah, it's
That's
light
lit.
too. Like if you guys have worn like Under Armour shirts, like how they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
breathable, it's
Like
like the
Under
same.
Armour.
It's like the same type of material. So
I have some like goat, what is it? Like sheep wool clothes that are like breathable or something. You don't have to wash them because they don't
are they
smell.
heavy though? Sheep
No,
wool
they're
sounds like
pretty
it'd be
light.
heavy. Is it? Yeah.
No, it's not heavy. It's not like thick wool. They use like a little bit of that. I don't know. I forget the brand. I'll remember it later. But icebreaker.
Mm.
But they're super. People use them when they like climb up mountains and shit.
Mm.
But it's kind of like
Makes
that, I
sense.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much
lit.
it. So this is the first weekend like I've really been able, and tomorrow we're gonna go like check on open houses again, just like check on areas and shit. So it's still not a whole lot of gaming, but like more.
Nice.
We getting in there. We climbing
This
the
is you?
Coming down
No-
there, landing.
yeah. Before I'm no life in fucking video games again and hating everybody.
Perfect.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned the Renaissance Fair because everybody I play D&D with is actually like they actually talk about like this weekend I got fight practice is they practice like fighting with swords.
What?
And that's how they all met. They all are part of this like I don't even know if it's LARPing because it's not like that
No, it's
fantasy
broadsword
style.
fighting. I did it too.
But they're all part of that like the Renaissance
Why
stuff.
the
And
fuck
so when
do I
there's
live
like
here? What the? Oh
when
my!
there's the Renaissance
I'm
like
pissed, dude.
fair
I'm
in
I'm
Calgary,
angry drinking.
all
I'm
those
angry.
people are putting on like
hold
the
on.
guys I play with put on shows to do like sword fighting. One of the guys actually does jousting. Like
Yeah.
DM like
Yeah, they
talks
have
about he's like I
jousting
came
there,
in
yeah.
one time he's like, "Oh, my back's still sore. I was jousting this weekend." And they were like, "Yeah," and they were talking about the tents and different stuff they were all doing. And they're actually all part I think it's called like SCA. I
This is
can't
stupid.
remember.
Yeah, they
I'm
have
pissed,
like
but-
you can buy like season passes. I mean, it's season pass for while the festival's going on. So
Yeah.
like there's people who go every weekend and they're like all good friends. People, dude, it was like
Wait,
90
there's a
degrees.
Renaissance fair. What? Shut up. There's a Renaissance fair more than just one weekend. What? Now Flint has a fucking.
Yeah, the
For
Renaissance
those who don't
Fair-
know, for those who are listening, Flint just legit pulled out a broadsword.
the Renaissance Fair goes for like 2 months.
If she breathes,
Yeah.
she's a thought.
Yo, I gotta move. I'm going to fucking Texas. Fuck this place, y'all. Y'all reckon?
Calgary.
Oh, Calgary apparently has it too, but it'll be cold as shit. That's like Vikings, dude. It's like medieval
you
down
live
south.
in part of BC. Like
That's true.
it's-
I know.
It's
I live in a
fucking
cold
in
part
the
of
winter
BC
there
too.
Matt, we got
Don't give me
dirt
that
down here
shit.
too, though. We got dirt down here.
Dirt.
Yeah, there's
We got
dirt.
dirt.
Dirt. We got dirt
What?
down
No, no,
here.
no.
Why do I care?
Matt doesn't care about dirt. Matt's all
Like-
about wood chips.
I'm
yeah,
about
that's
wood,
right.
dude.
That's right.
Um,
Yeah, you
Brian's
are all
the
about
dirt
wood.
and
You know
I'm-
what I'm saying?
yeah,
Oh,
Hey, man. It's Pride Month. You can't say that shit.
oh, shit. Well, I'm supporting the cause.
So am I, apparently. Right on. So, I'm a little jealous, and I'm a little jealous that Flint is, like, about to slice
Just
some
sitting there
bitches.
with a sword.
I never had that shit. God
Is
damn.
that real, Flint?
No, it's training sword. So like you would go. I did classes similar like martial arts class where you go and you broadsword fight for like 3
Yeah,
4 hours.
I had to do, like, real martial arts and get punched in the face for fuck's sake. Like, I don't want that. I want to use a sword, man.
Oh, dude, it was
like-
fun. And then like at the end, we put on like full armor and went at it for a while. It was
This is bullshit.
it's good.
They fucking wail on each other when they wear the full armor,
Oh,
man.
Dude, it's rough.
Flint's still
Because, like,
fucked
you
up.
got the armor on, like you just get bruised. As long as you're not stabbing, like you're just
Yeah.
fine.
It's like the football players, right? When football players, like, they did a study on football players compared to rugby players, and football players get, like, really fucked up in comparison to rugby players.
Yeah,
And they said the armor actually like it protects you, but it also like causes you to like more like internal damage or some shit. I don't know.
No, it's a train of thought. It's
a train
when
of
you're
thought?
wearing
Okay.
You hit harder.
when you're wearing the armor, you're more inclined to tackle harder because you think you're
Oh.
protected.
Got it.
Whereas rugby, they take much more calculated decisions. Whereas
I see.
football, it's just hit that motherfucker as hard as I can.
Right, because he's wearing.
He's got
wearing
armor,
a-
he'll be fine.
He's got
We did that
headgear.
in rugby, but it was like understand.
Yeah,
if
dude.
You make that.
Oh, I
hit,
played
then you're
rugby.
not walking away.
Absolutely. Well, also in football, not that we should talk about this too much. You can hit like straight on in the chest, whereas in rugby, you got to hit in the hips, right? You got to
You're
like
going for the hips. Yeah.
dump tackle them and shit.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I
No-
didn't play.
nobody
sports,
did.
but
Flint's dad cam. What's he grabbing?
I think the cat cam was
For
better.
those of you listening on.
All right,
Take-
I
take
think we're doing a solid.
Well, he's got
We're doing a
Milwaukee. What's he
solid,
doing? Oh, it's a drill? He's got a drill? Milwaukee? Look like it.
I think we're good on games this week. I think before we go into Matt's secret topic he hasn't told us all
Oh,
about.
yeah, I got a topic
We
for y'all.
should
Y'all are gonna love it.
do our
Y'all go-
boneless beers review
Yeah,
of
so
playing Jackbox.
boneless beer review. I wasn't there, so I won't talk about it. You're gonna talk about why I wasn't there. It's pretty funny. But boneless beers review is a subject. It's a section of
Flint over here
SQA.
walking around with a sword like Bologna.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
No, say Roma Invicta.
Roma and Victor, boys. Let's go.
Yeah, that's
Out
right.
here.
Man. Fucking. Yo, can we get a Flint? Yo, Tina, we all know you listen. Tina, we know you're a fan. Yo, put Flint in there for voice actor. Seriously.
I'd do it.
Is-
I'd do it.
Dude, his awesome would be fucking send it.
Send it. Pentakill, boys. Let's go.
Anyway, right. So, Boneless Beers Reviews is a review that the four of us are going to get together. We're going to try to play either a multiplayer game, or if it's a cheap single player game, maybe we'll play it and talk about our experience with it. You know, it's still kind of up in the air. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it, so I'm going to hand it off to my boys right now. Brian, why don't you lead us in for the game you played, because you had the most experience with this game. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I guess Matt said we'd touch on why he didn't make it. So we were literally playing Brawlhalla Friday night, and then like an hour before we're gonna record, Matt's like, "So my internet's dead."
Oh, right. Yeah, I got a new router. My whole router just fucking stopped working, and I contacted Shaw. They're like, "Oh, we'll get you a new one," and it works fine. So
timing on that was beautiful.
yeah, go
but
figure. Right? Whatever.
so this game we thought we'd try. It's one I've wanted to try on stream for a bit because it's one that viewers could watch or participate and play in as well. And the guys didn't have to buy it, and I've wanted to own a copy for a while. And I'd played it a couple of times before, and it's called Jackbox TV. And there's 4 different Jackbox TVs currently, and there'll probably be a 5th out at some point in the future. And Jackbox is basically kind of like board games done through the TV. And we, for Boneless Beers Reviews, didn't play any single game more than once. So there must have been like 10 or 12 games we played. And we got drunk. And so, you know, Matt was saying it's a new segment, Boneless Beers Reviews. So we streamed it live, and we can, you know, next time we do it, we're going to do it once a month. You can come check out the live recording, or not. I guess we didn't record it. We just streamed it. So the live streaming of it as we all got drunk. And then we're just gonna give bullshit scores and reviews based on how many boneless beers out of 5 about how the experience was. So I've played it before. Bryce, why don't you start us off by talking about your experiences? You'd basically never heard of it until I said let's play it, and what was your favorite game? What was the least favorite one? And then give it maybe some scores. You can make up the categories.
You didn't do very good starting off with the game that we played. It was Jackbox, where it's like death or some shit, where you got some evil dude talking in your ear like some horror movie. Except the questions are like, do mathematics. And I'm like, no, this is not why I saw. I'm trying to play motherfucking video games. I ain't trying to get a lesson in fucking math. So you got Flynn over there. He's like, oh yeah, fucking here's the answer to this one. Fucking click. No, I'm like, dude, I don't know math for a living. I try to get a fuck out of math classes.
It was like, what's 6 minus 8?
That's a hard question. Okay, drinking beers. I'm trying to hammer down.
If it ain't 2 plus 2 or 4 minus 1.
Dude,
Bryce doesn't know.
You're blasted. You gotta do quick maths. Sometimes that's how it be.
It was not quick math. So I was terrible at that one. So I hated that one the most. I don't remember all the names. The ones where it was like you'd answer a question and it'd mix it up, and you'd have to like do the answer the best. You pick the best question based off like the mixed up answers or whatever. Like those were pretty good. Oh, we got the Honey Pop in there. Honey Pop versus Flint, and I think Flint won, right? That one or something like that. But
so that game was called bracketeering, and it would ask a question.
Yeah,
we would all submit an answer, and then it would go into like because every game in this is different, right? There was like 12 different games, and it would go into this weird like tournament style bracket where everybody would vote on like which one was the greatest, and one of the final ones, like Flint versus Honey Pop, was the final match.
Yeah, so I like Jackbox because it was. Especially since we streamed, that we had some whammies in there. Feder dropped by. Kurt Dude, I believe, dropped by. Kyle was in there the whole time. Zelados came through. So it was a good chance to, like, people came in and out. People got to play with us and, like, interact and shit like that. It was fun. But you could tell, like, the drunker we got, it was still, like, equally funny. But, like, it just became us, like, drawing dicks on the drawing games or answering every single question. Like Flint, there was probably like 3 games in a row. Flint answered every question with like a variation of some sentence that had the word penis in it. So
yeah,
I'm like,
I went for wiener to keep it
wiener.
PG-13.
Oh, wiener. Okay.
I think my favorite was, or the one I remember from the Drunken Haze at like 1 a.m. was timeout in the wiener hot box. I can't remember what the context was, but I was like, yeah, that fits.
Yeah, so that was like, oh yeah, that was the one I drew, because the question, it was like, draw an escape room, and like, so you draw what it says to draw, then it shows your drawing. People give answers to what the drawing is, and then after, everybody has to guess what the actual thing is. So it says escape room in there, but it'll be like jail cell if somebody like thought it was a jail cell, or whatever. Flint's was timeout in the wiener hot box. Now, obviously, nobody picked Flint's because so he's not winning shit, but it's still funny because it's timeout in the wiener hot box.
I was getting the likes though. That's what I was going.
You know what the sad part was? He still beat me in that game.
That's right, because you got a fucking timeout in the wiener hot box, and that's how it fucking goes, all right?
Yeah, I had fun because I won like 4 games in a row. I was unstoppable. I was heating up. Boom shakalaka. He's on fire for a while. Nets were snapping. So yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. It's definitely it's a good party game. Good party game. Shut the fuck up, Flint.
So for, I guess, hanging out with the boys, what would be your boneless score out of 5?
It's tough because, like, I don't know. I don't want to give it wrong. It's tough. It's much like a first one. Might rank it too low. Might rank it too high. I think that 4 out of 5. This is small scale. I'll have to give it like a solid. Oh, it's probably 3.5 boneless beers. Okay, you can't go whole.
Solid.
You can't go whole numbers. One bite, everybody knows the rules. You figure skating scores, but 3.5.
All right, Flint, what are your thoughts from playing Jackbox TV? And what was kind of your recommendations for it?
I love how interactive it is. I liked how much the whammies were able to come in and play. The games themselves are fun. I really liked the murder one. I thought that was kind of cool. How they would just like randomly punish people if they fucked up and got the answer wrong. I thought that was kind of cool.
No, that one sucked.
That was the one
Flint.
that Bryce hated.
That one sucked.
The real question here is your arm getting tired from holding that fucking sword?
Nah, I switched arms. I'm clean.
Okay, you switched arms? All right, we're good.
I switched arms. I'm clean. I also won the murder game the most out of any of the games, so it's probably why I liked it the most. But the drunker we got, the better I think it was. Because, well, you know what? Actually, no, fuck that. The worse it was because I kept getting cooked every game. It was like some variation of honey
Yeah, it
pop.
did turn
I think
into,
Brian
yeah.
said I looked like a sloth once. I was like, what the fuck is that? I'm just here having a good time, dude. This is bullshit. Doing the bracketeering, it's all like Flint and honey pop going up the bracket. Now, low key, I wrote honey pop, but like that's beside the fucking point.
Yeah. Plot
Still
twist.
getting cooked.
Plot twist.
Dude, that was you guys were so
Did not
Flint,
see it
thanks for mentioning honey pop, so I'm gonna take another shot.
perfect, dude. Well, like I've been getting cooked most of the night by that point, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get some free low points. So I typed in honey pop, and I think it was like I can't remember what the question was. Well, it was fucking boneless by this point, but everyone was like, ha ha ha, Flint, honey pop, you're getting fucked, ha ha ha, honey pop. And it's like came to the finals, and I'm like, how would you get so many fucking points? I was like, it was me all along.
Oh, you know what else was good?
Yeah, I was gonna say, y'all playing to lose. That's why.
You know what else was good and became like a thing throughout the night too? There was one of the Jackbox games is a dating game, and Flint named himself Big Dick Jones, and
Yeah, that's right.
Big Dick Jones stuck the rest of the night, and it was like fucking. And then just like the epic denial, Flint thought he was old Big Dick, getting fucking denied. I ended up being like Brian's mom. So every time Brian didn't get a date, I got extra bonus points. So I'm like, yes,
It's just
please.
counterproductive to me. Like, don't you want your kid to go on
You would
dates
think-
and like?
It's
be
like
social?
the description is like you
like,
love your kid,
nah.
but
Good Christian boy. He's a good Christian boy. Stays at home.
He's a mama's boy.
Doesn't go to the Renaissance Fair at all.
Oh, the other one that fucking stuck out for me, fucking dunking on you guys. It was like you had to detect the lie, and so like everyone like would put in a suggestion to complete a sentence, and then like you had to try and figure out which one the truth was, and then there was like 7 lies and 1 truth.
I
or something
forgot
like
about
that.
this fucking shit.
And it was like in 1942, the Germans tried to assassinate Winston Churchill through what method? And like you had to like put your thing. And how they actually did it was chocolate, but no one was fucking guessing chocolate.
oh yeah, you put
No,
cigars.
Matt, you weren't there. So what would you say Winston Churchill? Like first thing that comes to mind when you think of Winston Churchill?
Cigars.
I
He
just
was a
said
smoker.
it.
It's cigars. That's right.
Yeah. Well, no, I would have said that. No, I studied that shit. Like actually, yeah, I would have
Yeah,
said
you would have
cigars.
said cigars, right? Like, and
Yeah.
I'm surprised the Germans didn't think maybe we should poison those. Seems
Yeah.
to smoke them a lot.
Yeah.
But, so I wrote cigars, and then like I looked at all the other answers, and I was like, well, I'm picking chocolate because that's like the most reasonable one. So some people were writing some not PG-13 things in the suggestion bar on that one.
Well-
Don't know who wrote it, but
That's
out
awesome,
here.
dude.
Nazis,
great.
Winston
fucking
Churchill. You
every
can
single
fill in the
person
blanks.
other than me picked
Yeah.
cigars, and you get points when people pick your lie. And I picked
Yeah.
chocolate. Literally got a perfect score. on
Yeah,
the question.
everybody
What do you
else picked cigars. So Flint got
Everyone,
like
like-
perfect, yeah.
mean? I got like
Damn,
60.
dude.
It was like neck and neck between I think you and
That was Nate
Was it
at
you
that
and
point.
Kyle?
It was Nate, I think, that game.
oh yeah, it was Nate. It was
Yeah.
you and Nate. Like you were at like 8,500 and he was at like 8,000. Like it
Wow.
was neck and neck. And then Flint just gets like an 8,000 point round.
I was like, that's how it is.
Gone.
Get fucking cooked all night. I might as well get a W, you know.
That's funny.
So what's the boneless beer out of? Like
So, I mean, my
1
thought
out of
was,
5.
what is the score for getting drunk with your with your buddies? That was kind of
if you're
my
looking
thought.
for-
Well, that I disagree. Hold up, because getting drunk with your buddies is always a 5.
Well, so you're getting drunk with
true.
your buddies, but like, what would you give this score for this game to be part of getting drunk with your buddies?
I'll give
You
it
know
two.
what I
So
mean?
for,
Like,
for hanging out with the buds, getting drunk, I give it a 3.6 out of 5. I think that was for just general good laughs. I enjoyed it. General charcuterie, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 because I think by the end of the night, it just turned into wieners. And just
Yeah, the wieners,
other things that
wieners will never not be funny. Okay, so that's
when
like
you're
extra
drunk,
bonus point.
You're like, I need something to make everyone giggle. I'm gonna write wiener, and everyone's gonna. Laugh.
I'm gonna throw the wiener trap card.
I'm
Like,
a comedian genius. You can't get out of it.
dude.
Yeah.
It's got -1 frame data. It's
Yeah, dude.
unescapable.
Optimal,
That might be bad. I
optimal.
don't know. I don't play fighting games enough.
all right, I'll give my final thoughts on it. Trying to think back to the memorable moments, and I think to me, like, out of all of it, because I'd played Jackbox a bunch before, but I was the one that brought the suggestion. And
Yeah.
Bryce mentioned the dating game. That to me, like, every time I'd ever played with other people, nobody would want to play this dating game. They're all like, "No, this one sucks. This one's
It's one of the
lame."
funnest one, dude.
Nobody had any interest, and I'm like, "Let's just try all the games." And they're like, "No, not gonna play this one. It
Ugh.
sucks."
Cringe.
So like I was avoiding it half the night, and we'd finished almost like every other game on it, and I said, "Fuck it, let's try it. Let's turn this one on." That game was so fucking fun. So
People get
almost
so
reminds
mad
me-
when they got denied a date. Like Kurt dude was like, "You cucked me. What the fuck?"
I'll explain this game because this one was more complicated than some of the others. Like there was actually more going on than like every other Jackbox TV game. So
We were
right at
pretty
the
drunk,
beginning,
too, and we got it. Like,
well,
that
we were
was-
all pretty drunk by that point. And so you get into this game, and right away you choose a character, and I think you're then assigned a random monster. And every monster has a special power. And everybody has their own power, and you don't know what the other powers are. And then the game lasts 7 days, and every day you are allowed to send 4 messages to other players. And the whole goal is to get somebody to date you. But there's a mutual beneficial of it. So if I message Flint and I'm like, "Hey, sexy, how's it going?" Flint can send me a message back that says, you know, "Let's
My
do
dick is
this," or
49
whatever.
Inches, name big dick
Yeah, it
man,
was
by
literally
the
a
way.
message me and Flint were joking about. And then we're like, "Yeah, let's
Hop
do
on
this."
it.
I
Alright?
tried to remain, what the fuck is it? Mutually exclusive with Flint, and he wasn't having it. He was getting that big
Because
dick
because Flint's
I had
around.
to
powers
fuck
didn't
3
benefit
different
that.
people, bro. I had to get around.
So you've got all these powers, and then you realize that like there's this whole strategy of basically you've got 4 messages, and you got to message somebody to communicate like we should date, because then we both get a point. But then you've got reasons to maybe date or not date. So Flint had a power that said he had to date 3 different people, and if he did, then he got double his points. So Flint's then got to date different people. So Bryce wants to become mutually exclusive because his powers benefit becoming mutually exclusive. Flint goes on 1 date with him. Then the next round, he says, "Yeah, baby, let's do this." Then he goes on and tries to date somebody else. And so there's this whole like trying to get people to date you, but so that you can give them the cold shoulder when there's the actual person you're going to date while you're trying to play with your powers. Bryce had a power that allowed him to. Was me being your son random chance, or did you pick that?
Random. I didn't get to pick it. Yeah.
So he got a random power that said, "I am his son, and he is my mother." Because it specified that you were my mother.
Yeah.
And if I didn't have a date, so if I got rejected that round, Bryce got bonus points.
Mm.
But before I knew what his power was, I was just kind of dating different people. People were rejecting. And so I was like, everybody else had basically gone on a date with me except Bryce. And I'm like, "Bryce, let's do this." And Bryce is like, "Oh, baby, yes."
The hell yeah.
Because you write the silliest fucking things. Like, Flint messaged me. He's like, "I got 49 inches." I'm like, "Make it 50," and we got a deal. then I went on a
then you
date with
cucked
Kyle.
Bullshit.
And then I went on a date with Kyle, and Flint was just like, "You motherfucker!" And then next round, I'm like, "I'm sorry, take me back, Flint." But I know what his powers are at this point, and he's like, "No, fuck you," and he went on a date with somebody else. And so Bryce, like, I've spent like half my time. I think I got rejected by Bryce twice. And then, like, when I find out what Bryce's power is, I'm like, "Motherfucker, I stood no chance with him."
Wait, if I had stayed mutually exclusive, would that have made me your dad?
Oh, that would be good. Stepdad at least. Big
Shit.
Dick Jones.
Man, Bryce, I'm telling you, if it had any other power, I would have stayed Big Dick Jones true to you. You know.
Next time I'll be like, next time I'm just gonna message people. Don't date Brian. Don't.
Just don't. I don't care if you.
The
fuck
thing
me.
is it shares
He's got
some of the
cooties.
messages too. So if you sent a message that said "Don't date Brian, date me," I would see it, and then I could message you. You're a
little
motherfucker.
endgame thing. Yeah, when you're dating or whatever.
Yeah. So it was that was actually my favorite out of the whole night, possibly because it was the only one I'd never played before. Because nobody would play it in the past, they all hated it, and that was
I don't
definitely
know.
one of the funnest.
People you playing with before are dumb as fuck. That game was hilarious. I loved it.
That
Yo, Flint calling out the entire Brian friend scene
You know,
right now.
Brian's already
Yeah.
called out his entire fucking every person he's made an acquaintance with in the last 40 years.
That's true,
on
man.
episode 3,
That's
so
true,
you know
dude.
what?
That's true.
It's my turn. I got
Those
the-
plumbers looking at that stripper, man, they felt that. They felt that.
They felt the pain.
nah, they were too drunk to probably notice.
Yeah,
They got
true
the
enough.
sting.
Plumbers and strippers. I must have missed that one.
Oh, that's a good episode, man. You gotta listen to it.
Weren't you there for that episode,
No,
Bryce?
it was
No, he
us and
wasn't.
2 12
Oh, no, he
man.
wasn't.
It was Fiona. It was the 12-year-old episode.
Hmm.
Ironically
Oh,
enough,
yeah,
that
yeah,
episode
yeah.
has the most views on SoundCloud. I was
man, Halo isn't Space Call of Duty. People
It also
like, wait, what?
it
What?
also has a girl in it. It also has a girl
also,
in it.
hold on here. Now
Yeah,
you know I'm
she's-
fine.
don't-
she's
don't-
12, though.
Don't
That's
say
a
that.
problem.
Don't say that in front of Flint.
Careful, Flint's got a sword in his hand.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
I got
dude.
dude, I have a second sword upstairs. I will
Oh.
go get it.
Yo, Roma and Victor. All I'm saying. Okay.
So I guess for my score then for it, so I'm kind of going with the boys here with like a, I'm gonna one up Flint and go 3.61 out of 5.
Hold on. I didn't think double digits were a thing. You can't just.
Yeah.
How do you have 0.6?
I told you could literally make up the categories and give any
0.6
score you
of a
want
beer?
for
Like,
whatever
you can have
reason you
0.6
have.
of a
It's
beer.
You
about-
can give meme. I told you before we recorded you could give meme
3.6.
scores, so I'm one upping you. This is fucking The Price is Right. And I'm
Scale
going
should be on a
3.61.
10. Should be a
0.69
10.
of a beer then.
You know what? Fine then. I'll go 3.61 out of 10. But no, that's not giving
Out
it
of
good
3
enough
point.
credit.
What? You had a miserable time? 3.61 out of 10?
All right. 7.22. All right. Anyway,
Okay, shit.
so
Quick maths.
quick math. So I'm giving it that score. I feel like that game, like
Boom.
when we were sober and the guys didn't know what was going on and they were first kind of learning it, it was a little bit slow, I found, to get into. But then I do find, like, to start, I'd give it a lower score. But then when you're already wasted, it's definitely funner. Especially when all the wiener jokes start coming out. You put Flint on blast. You start swearing more. You know, everything. I think it then shoots up in score to being more enjoyable. But then I also found, especially from my history of playing it, if you play a game more than like twice, by the second time you're bored of it. And I do find it is a game that's a little hard to, like, it's a kind of game you can have where, like, you have new company over and you get drunk with that company and it's fun to play again. A little bit like Cards Against Humanity that way, where you can totally get burnt out on it.
I never get, but it's because I have every fucking deck. So there's times I play.
I mean,
you
I
have the
had like
Canadian
5
one? Do you have the
expansions and I'm
Canadian
just done.
deck?
Yeah, because
Do you get it? Like, is it funny?
some of it. There's some shit that
Okay.
I don't understand, but
I
that's
bet
just
the
like
shit
with
that-
anything.
I bet the
Cards
shit that
use
you don't
Pokemon.
get. I bet the shit that you don't get would make the three of us start crying.
Dude,
Like,
Probably.
I remember
honestly.
there was one that ended up with like Stephen Harper touches kids or something like that.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
were howling. I was.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
would have no idea
It's
who
like,
Stephen
the
Harper
greatest
is.
card.
He was
Stephen
a prime,
Harper was the fucking prime minister. It's like
He was a prime
Donald
minister.
Trump of.
You
Yeah,
said that like
he-
you're talking down to me. You don't know, fucking idiot. No, I don't give a fuck about
I know who
Canada.
the fucking president of the United States is. I'm
Because
assuming
we
you know who
are the
fucking prime minister
greatest
of Canada
country
is.
in the world, the
Yeah,
biggest.
I have a supermodel for the
power
fucking
and
prime minister now. Do you know
everybody.
his name?
Julian Edelman.
Yo,
Alright,
you're right,
yeah,
actually,
He's not a
yeah.
hockey player, but you know,
No, Julian Edelman, yeah, he's the prime minister. You got it, dude.
he got it.
Wow, damn. Bryce knows his history.
His
On
name's
the low,
Julian
Stephen
something,
Harper's
right?
hair scared me as a human being. But anyway, moving
But-
on.
But
Okay.
to final off, my final thoughts on the
Just
score,
wrap
I'd have
it up
scored it
here.
higher if we didn't then just switch to Brawlhalla to finish off the night.
Yeah, that's what
which
I have stuck in
clearly
my head. is
indicated that Brawlhalla was a funner, longer-term game. But it was enjoyable.
Apparently
We'll
we're
figure out a
Brawlhalla
schedule
mains.
sometime in June for the next one.
Right on.
All right, Matt, let's go into this mystery segment of yours.
So, this is the mystery segment. This is something that I want to kind of experiment with. It's something that I think would be a lot of fun, and I think the three of these guys are kind of enjoy what I've set up. Now, I've asked them You see, here's the thing. Here's the thing working night shift. All your best ideas happen at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's just a fact. All my best tweets are at 2 o'clock in the morning. Nobody sees them. Kind of sucks, but is what it is.
Yeah, we see him in the morning. We read.
I know. Where
I know
this is
you guys
going.
see them in the.
Mine has
So
to have
I
a
asked-
disclaimer. Mine has to have a disclaimer. I wasn't given.
Yeah,
I wasn't given instructions.
Absolutely, that's totally. I
I was
figured that
literally
would happen.
given no context, and I just answered it.
So I asked all 3 of the boys which I said name me 4 iconic video game characters. Now some of them had repeats, so I asked them to change some of them. But why don't we just go down real quick? Flint, I asked you 4 video game characters. What characters did we decide on? Do you remember?
I believe we did Mario, Sonic, Donkey Kong, and Pikachu.
Yeah, that is correct. And Pikachu.
I missed
right?
the 4th one.
Pikachu. It was Pikachu. Pikachu.
Oh, okay.
So, Brian, what you said, Link, Cloud, Sora, and Master Chief.
To be fair, I actually originally said Mario and Sonic.
You did, but I had asked Flint first. That's why
I know.
Yeah,
Snooze,
I had
I know.
asked you to change it. Yeah,
I just went straight
Well-
off top of the head. First 4 that came to mind.
Yeah.
Which
And,
makes
Yeah,
sense.
same with me.
He said Ash, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Ryu, Ken. So I asked him to change 2 of them, and he didn't. He said,
Yeah, I did.
what did you say? Give me your
You
list.
you
then.
told me pick one of the Scorpion. So I said Ash. You told me pick one
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat. I said Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
You told me to pick one Street Fighter. I said E Honda.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
are you going with E Honda?
No,
'Cause I haven't
I'll
set
go
up
with
his-
Ryu.
Okay, because I was gonna say I already set up the poll as Ryu, but I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
change it to E Honda. It's not a big deal.
No, I was just memeing with E Honda.
Okay, boy.
Honda low key the best though. Like
Here's the thing though, because Ash isn't like I seriously tried, man. I
Wait,
sat
Ash
there
from
ting.
Pokemon?
Yeah,
Ash
that's why I
is
was
the
like,
main
what?
character of Pokemon.
Well, here's
He's
what I
actually
came up with.
He's the main
What do you
character
mean?
of
He
the
is
anime.
the game.
Anime.
Hold up, no, stop,
Bryce,
hold up, because I set
As
this
an
up.
old
So I'll
schooler,
go ahead.
it's
Brian.
actually red.
I was about to
His
say
name is Red.
It's Pokemon
Ash
Red.
is only from the cartoon. You fucking
Yeah.
cartoon watcher.
Yeah, fucking cartoon noob idiot. But
Hey,
I
Red is
tried-
the only one I played too, so I should.
I tried. Yeah, I tried
I
really
mean,
hard.
As a 12-year-old, I
Hold
named
up.
my character Ash.
Hold up.
You tried
Well,
hard. You
everyone
didn't
did.
give me any advice to have
I'm
you
telling the
don't pick Ash.
fucking rules of the game.
right.
Shut the fuck up.
All right.
I tried really hard to find a way for Ash, aka Red. I was gonna change him to
You
Red.
should have done that. That
But
would have
then-
been looking out for me.
No. But then Flint picked Pikachu, and I thought, well, it would be so unfair to have one character that has 3 Pokemon. Like, I was thinking about maybe doing what Smash Brothers Brawl did, where he had 3 Pokemon. But then I was like, it's just, I can't do it. So I ended up changing some of Bryce's. I had to do what I had to do. I had to step in, because I also picked 4 to try to, like, make it even. And boys, we're about to have a debate. I have selected, and I have put these characters in a ranking. In a bracket, and I've already hit randomize. I can see the bracket in front of me, and we are going to, the 4 of us, debate who would win what. So my picks, in case you guys are wondering, were Solid Snake from Metal Gear,
No idea who that
Red
is.
Cock, let's go.
Banjo-Kazooie from Banjo-Kazooie, Pac-Man from Pac-Man, and Pickaxe Pete from Pickaxe Pete.
Oh, hey,
Ooh,
that
see,
Pickaxe
Oh.
Pete
you're a
wins.
cheer whore, Matt.
Hold up.
Pickaxe
I also
Pete
had
wins.
to I had to throw in one other character, otherwise someone would get a pass, and I picked Mega Man X, just so you guys know.
You can just group Mega Man as the whole thing. I mean,
Well, I picked specifically X because I like
Pickaxe
X
X.
is cooler.
Pete.
I grew up
Because
on Mega Man
classic
X.
Mega Man is
I
iconic.
grew up on Mega Man X.
Not more
That's why I picked
iconic,
it.
motherfucker. Pickaxe Pete.
I was about to say, I think you might walk away with it. So I also have a list of locations. So for every fight, I'll read some of those for you guys now. I have, and each one, there's a level that specifies to a character. So that might, factor into the fight, because every time you see these, like, who would win this fight, this fight, I always feel like the location of where the fight would happen is way more important than the actual, like I feel like that's a factor that nobody brings in. So to make it a little bit more fun, and it might sway the turn of battle, here we go. Here are the locations. I have
So how are they competing? Or is this like who would win in a fight? Or
In
is
a
this, like,
fight,
who is
it's gonna
more
be a
iconic?
fight. No, it's gonna be a
Throwing
fight.
hands. They're throwing hands.
It's hands. It's straight up hands. All right. So I have the pit from Mortal Kombat. For those who don't remember, it's a bridge with spikes underneath of it.
Fatality.
I have Dr. Light's lab, Mega Man, but I know I picked X, but I thought that'd be kind of fun. It'd be kind of cute. Is what I went with. A jungle, boxing ring, desert, Mount Spiral from Banjo-Kazooie, a mine shaft, Pokemon Electric Gym, a cargo ship, Hyrule Field, Green Hill Zone, Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. I threw that one in because I thought it'd be fun. Ryu's stage, and then I put in brackets, like Japan, I guess. Blood Gulch, a Chiboka race. Is that what they were called in Final Fantasy VII? The
Chocobo?
a Chocobo race. Zebus, top of skyscraper, the plains of Azeroth, the Smite Conquest map, a zoo, a karate dojo, Disneyland, and Evo 2018. Those are the arenas that these characters could fight. So our contestants, once again, are Pikachu, Pickaxe Pete, Mega Man X, Mario, Sonic, Donkey Kong, Sora, Samus Aran, which is another one I had to fill in. I forgot to say that. Sub-Zero, Cloud, Pac-Man, Ryu, the Master Chief, Banjo-Kazooie, Solid Snake, Link. All right. So I'm going to hit random. We have our first match.
See the bracket or not?
Yeah, I don't know if I can send you it, but I'm just going to read it.
Just tell us.
Our first match is Pikachu from Pokemon versus Pickaxe Pete, and they are fighting in Hyrule Field.
Where the fuck's Hyrule Field?
Is this young pre-syphilis Pickaxe Pete or old Pickaxe Pete?
I'm thinking this is in his prime. I think that's fair to say.
We're talking about Dirtnap's dad in his prime.
All right.
Dirtnap's dad in his prime. Pickaxe Pete.
Okay.
In his prime. All right.
So I'll tell you.
He's just lucky they're not fighting in the Hell in the Cell.
I was about to say
shit.
the Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell.
That, you should have put it on there.
I can add it right now. I'm gonna add it because it could still happen.
Still happen.
I can do that. Okay, so what do you guys think? Brian, why don't you start? Pickaxe Pete or Pikachu?
I mean, it depends. Pickaxe Pete, I haven't seen the game, but it's my understanding that motherfucker
I
digs a
haven't
hole
seen it.
fast.
However,
Anybody that can dig a hole that fucking fast has got to be super strong. I'm pretty sure Pikachu's lightning bolt ain't got nothing on him. This is like a fucking miner with a shovel versus a fucking stray rat, in my opinion. I'm giving this a Pickaxe Pete.
I think it comes down to if Pickaxe Pete can land one pickaxe blow, Pikachu's done. Like, he can't. But I think the advantage would go to Hyrule Field being to Pikachu because it's wide open. He has lots of space to run around.
Pickaxe Pete's gonna bury his fucking ass down in the dirt of Hyrule Field, and Pikachu can't. Fucking ground type's immune to electric.
You're right.
Pickaxe
you know what?
Pete is
You're
underground.
Right.
Pikachu's got nothing.
Hold up. Flint, you picked Pikachu.
Yeah.
Now I know you got a poor draft. Listen, I get it. You got a poor draft.
I hate getting in the first round of fucking the bracket Pickaxe Pete against my worst pick. But
let's talk about it. What happens? Listen, what happens to Pikachu here?
Have you seen some of the punishment Pikachu's taken? All right,
that's true.
Think about Pokemon.
Pikachu's tough as fuck.
Mewtwo. Think about Charizard. Think about motherfucking Zapdos, Articuno.
Yep.
All the legendary Pokemon Pikachu's decided to fight. All right, Pokemon can take punishment. You think one guy, pre-syphilis, with a pickaxe, gonna touch motherfucking Pikachu? No, he's gonna run in with his quick attack, by the way, also the speed of light, Brian. I know the lore. I've played so many Pokemon games. Gonna hit you with that Skull Bash. Ooh. Pickaxe Pete now has a concussion. Now, I've had multiple concussions, and I can tell you that you can't see shit. There's 4 Pikachus. Pikachu now uses Double Team. That's 8 Pikachus, if you were counting with the quick maths. All right? All 8 of them use Thunderbolt. Pickaxe Pete's dead. That's it.
Well, that's some anime shit.
Hold up. No, Bryce.
You're gonna throw out special abilities. Let Bryce talk. Only ups the evasion, dude.
Let Bryce talk.
Pikachu
Bryce
got moves. I listed 4 moves.
You've heard a little bit of both the argument here.
Yep.
I have one Flint. I have one question. How does Steel type affect Electric type? Is it neutral?
Neutral.
Well,
Okay.
hold on. We ain't talking about motherfucking Pokemon versus Pokemon. What we're talking about, motherfucking Pickaxe Pete versus Pikachu in a big ass motherfucking field. Brian said,
Yeah, it's a big field.
Okay, Pickaxe Pete. He used to motherfucking digging holes, breaking
Yeah.
rocks with his stupid motherfucking pickaxe. All he's gonna do, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna hit you with this fucking pickaxe, stick it in the air, hit by a lightning
you
bolt,
ain't got
motherfucker's
nipples.
dead." Hit
Hey,
it's gonna
strategy.
fucking
That's-
attack right to the
that's-
pickaxe. Boom.
You know
Pickaxe
what?
Pete explodes dead.
I
It's
think
over.
I think Bryce just made a really good case for Pikachu. Brian, I'm going to give you one chance to convince me otherwise since I'm neutral in this party. Go ahead.
What the fuck's Pikachu gonna do when he's buried underground?
He's gonna be in the air.
underground. The air doesn't mean fuck all when he's underground. Have you ever seen a Diglett use dig on a Pikachu?
What's
Motherfucking
pickaxe
Pikachu goes
dirt
down
per minute?
fast.
What's his dirt,
Dirt
per minute?
per minute.
I don't know.
All right, that's
Pull
what
up
I
the
gotta
fucking
know.
game.
Yo,
Measure his
Dirt
volume
App
and
Stat.
see
Yo,
how
Dirt
many
App
squares
Stat.
he
You
goes
gotta write
down.
in. Dirt App Stat's gotta write in on
What's his
this.
DPM? What's his DPM? I need to know that before I can fucking confirm or deny. Because Pikachu is a quick boy. He's getting in on Pickaxe Pete. We're playing the neutral game. Pikachu's playing hard footsies to get in, all right? That's how it's going to be.
All right.
I'm just
I've heard the arguments. I think this one goes to Pikachu based on Bryce's lightning bolt hitting the pickaxe. I think that's what sealed it. I'll be honest, I was leaning towards Pickaxe Pete before that.
dude,
and
bracket upset.
Part of me wants Pickaxe Pete to win simply for meme factor, honestly. Just not gonna lie.
You put him in a bad
But-
matchup.
I didn't make the matchup. It's some complete. I put RNG. I went to match. What is it? Challenge.com, but it's spelt wrong. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Pikachu moves on to the next round. Next up,
Bless him.
Link from The Legend of Zelda, picked by Brian, versus my pick, Solid Snake from Metal Gear. Brian, I'm gonna let you start because you're on the top end of the bracket.
I gotta start this shit again.
I'm sorry. Look, it's just the order. It's just the way it works.
Look, if you're looking at straight up gun versus sword fight, they always say don't bring a knife to a gunfight. But you have to remember that Link has the fucking Triforce of Courage. This man is not scared of anything. He has taken on Ganondorf, a giant fucking demon. You think some pitiful fucking guns and grenades are gonna stop him? No, that man's got reflexes. He's gonna run out there, deflect all the fucking bullets with his shield, and shoot a goddamn holy arrow and nuke that fucker.
Oh shit! No, we did something wrong. I forgot to pick a location. Sorry. This is a fact.
I don't care. Link
That
still
is
got it.
important. That is
Okay, it's a
important.
desert. It's in a desert.
Now,
it's in
what's
a
your
desert.
guy's name?
Ow, fuck.
Solid Snake from Metal Gear. Bryce, have you not played Metal Gear?
No.
His side name
Okay.
is Red Cock.
Look, if anybody's ever played A Legend of Zelda, they'll realize that grenades by Solid Snake are completely worthless, because any kind of round ball object being shot at Link, he just badmintons that shit back every single time. He's
You're
got
right,
a shield that can
you're
block
right.
the guns. What's Snake gonna do? Link's gonna eventually catch up to him. If he needs to, he'll just summon Epona, let that fucker take some bullets, and
In the
then
desert.
go hit him. He's also got magic
You're
spells that can generate him armor, so even if he does get hit, he's okay. And he's also got spells, I think in Link to the Past, or there is a bunch of them anyway that allow him to fly different items, or fuck the boomerang. You know, he's out in the desert, sure, whatever, cast some shield armor on himself, throw a boomerang out there, take out his weapons. Fucking Snake's got nothing.
See, you say that, but I'm a big fan of the Metal Gear franchise. And there's one thing that Link can't deal with.
Hold on, I got
He's
a
never-
question. Question.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
How
ahead.
much prep time does Snake get?
Let's say he gets told about Link, and then he gets about half hour.
Half
And he
hour
gets his,
Snake wins.
it's standard gear. So don't think like, well, in this alternate universe or this comic book, Snake had, no. We're talking standard gear.
No.
We're not.
30 minutes. This man makes boxes look convincing, all right?
I was gonna say, there's a few things that Link has never dealt with. He'll never be able to deal with. One, that's a Magnum, straight up. Link never seen that shit before. It's a straight up Magnum. You can talk. You're right. Snake gonna throw a grenade. He probably gonna eat it. I'll give you that. That's not what Snake brings to it. Snake brings a gun, and his number one thing. What is Snake known for? It's not for running up at Link. He's gonna camouflage that shit. He's got technology that allows him to be invisible. He's got a cardboard box in the middle of the desert. Link gonna see, what is this? Bam! Shot! Boom! Through the neck. Link's on the ground, suffering. He's got a camo suit. He can go invisible. He can crawl through that shit. Not to mention, he's not just a soldier. All right? Solid Snake isn't just a soldier. He's a cloned genetically made Captain America-esque person who can do shit that no one's ever done. He's taken radiation. When he was old, he would learn tons of different martial arts. He's able to defend himself. And I'd just like to point out that if you're looking at tier lists, Snake ranked higher than Link and Toon Link on Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I'm just saying. And that's without the Magnum. He's only got grenades and a rocket launcher for that. I'm not even going to give Snake that. All he needs to beat Link is the cloak suit, the box, his Magnum, and his wit. And Snake would find a way. And his knife,
I'll give Snake
Gotta
the
give him
wit,
the knife.
but I think we got to make a rule that by
He's
simply
fought
stating
samurais.
guns, stating guns, it's who's going to win? Well, who has the gun? So
Okay,
I think
right.
the gun is a bit of a
hey,
moot
Sword
point.
Art, Sword Art Online. What's that fucking kid beat the guns?
Yo, look at
I
Bryce
would
bringing
totally
out the
assume that
weeb
Link
shit.
could do that.
Bryce bringing out the weeb shit. You got no argument.
He's got the encyclopedia.
Kirito.
In the desert,
out
That was an
here.
argument for me.
Especially in the desert, hiding with the sand cloaking you. Link can't see shit. Bam, bam, bam.
Link's done a whole stage where he's in the desert and
you
he
know what?
navigated through the darkness of it.
Yeah, because he's got a magnifying glass. He's got to fight like
he
this
didn't
the whole
magnifying
time.
glass.
Oh
That
yeah,
fucking
he's got to
Ocarina
need
of
that
Time,
shit.
He just used his wit to navigate through that fucking desert storm.
Just to be clear, we are talking about Ocarina of Time. Like that's the Link I went with, right?
Yeah.
Like okay. That was a timeout.
Even
Okay,
all
time
the
in.
armor,
Time
like
out.
Naru's blessing and
No,
stuff
but
like
for real,
that. The spells,
Link,
everything.
Solid
Ocarina of
Snake
Time.
has fought samurais with a knife. That's like a thing. All you have to do is take that controller, plug it into the second port, and you done. Psycho Mantis
Link
is
could
nothing.
take on 7 samurais.
Yeah,
That
he couldn't.
doesn't impress
Nah,
me.
I couldn't. Why hasn't he done it yet? then?
I got
Look,
some
okay,
analysis.
so
After
he's down.
Okay, hold on.
After he's down,
Let's let the other two
what
ask
about
some
the fairies
questions.
that revive Link? I mean, he has to
Link
take
does,
Link down like
no
4
fairies.
times.
None of that shit.
Fairies
None of
ain't
that.
fairies.
No.
We're
This
talking
is
about
some
just throwing hands in
basic
the
ass.
desert.
We're throwing like straight up. All right, Bryce, I'm gonna let you have the floor.
All right, so I got limited experience. Here will Solid
Absolutely.
Snake.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
so
why I'm asking you first.
It's coming in. It's coming in fresh here. First of all,
Yeah.
my experience with Link, can't get past a spider. Beginning of the game, Link's a pussy. Right away, can't get past the
Thank
spider.
you. Link can't get past the spider.
So, this dude Solid Snake looks like a dude I could have some beers with. Looks like if he's a fucking man's man. He ain't a little elf, little pussy ass fucking Lord of the
gonna
Rings
say-
child. But
Thank you.
now, I could be wrong with my understanding of how Zelda works. Matt says Solid Snake here is motherfucking camouflage. What if Solid Snake just shows up to the desert dressed camouflage as
No.
Zelda, kills Link?
Thank you.
He could do it. That's
He's
why I
got
asked
that,
him.
man.
It'd be like Princess fucking up plot twist Mario. You dead,
He's got-
bitch.
Yeah, he got to give
But
him a
it's
fair amount of
Solid
prep time. I give him. He
Listen.
knows. Solid Snake is a super soldier. He's thinking. He's 10 steps ahead of you. He's espionage.
Now, like Matt, I don't think you can vote on this in the same because you. This
No,
is,
I can't. I'm just trying to make a case. I can't vote on it. No, it's a character I picked. Go ahead, Flint.
Listen. The reason I was asking how much prep time is because Link kind of traditionally just runs into a situation, you know?
Yeah.
He's got a sword, he's got a big dick, he's ready to fucking frag, okay?
Oh,
He's
Link's
not-
got a big dick. I ain't taking that away from him.
He's not.
His ass can't beat a spider.
Link is well endowed. Episode.
Oh yes.
So,
Yo, you don't get with the princess unless you ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
you don't. Dude, he's fucking pitching her tent. All right.
Yeah, dude.
So I haven't played the Metal Gear games at all. I've
Fair
never
enough.
Played one. I played some Zelda games, but not very many. Didn't play Ocarina of Time. Never played that.
Yeah, because you're like
So,
5 years old.
You know.
All right, I'll give him.
I'm not giving it to the guy because he's got a gun. I'm just saying, from what my understanding, Snake plans shit out. He got 30 minutes of prep time. I've seen him sneak into boxes in less than 5 seconds. I've seen some weird shit.
Flip.
By the way,
Flint, let me.
Brian is
a
upset.
game.
Brian is upset. Brian is upset.
He's got a game. Correct me if I'm wrong, Matt. Where almost
Yeah.
the entire thing is set in the desert.
You are 100% correct.
Okay. So he's got desert experience.
He's got experience. So
He's
does
got
Link, to be
Vietnam
fair, but I don't think
experience,
it's.
which
Link had a
actually-
level.
Link-
not
No,
a
no,
whole
that's
game.
Big Boss. That's Big Boss. That's Big
Oh,
Boss.
Okay, doesn't
That's
have
the
Vietnam
clone.
experience,
So,
fine.
okay, just a quick lore history. Big Boss is the original. Snake is a clone of Big Boss.
It was a motherfucking close. It's a close
Yeah.
fight. I'm gonna say Snake is gonna come out with a surprise attack. Link's gonna take a couple heavy shots. Link's gonna fight hard because he's got magic, he's got bombs, he's got swords, right? I think Snake wins it based on the hand-to-hand combat experience that Matt was saying, knife versus samurai.
He's done it. He disarmed
and
samurai.
the fact that he has a half-hour prep time and he's a sneaky bitch. So he doesn't win the 1v1 just like if Snake was just standing in the middle of the desert and Link was like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Because I think Link wins that one. But the fact that Snake gets 30 minutes prep time to hide, I say it goes to Snake.
Wait.
Personally.
If we've got 30 minutes prep time to hide, our fucking
doesn't
boy
use prep time.
Pickaxe
Like,
Pete is
we're-
like
no,
Okay,
buried.
all right. I've heard what I needed to hear. That's 2 votes for Snake. Link's out. Snake moves on.
To be fair, I was fighting for Link because he's awesome, but I actually think Snake has that.
Oh, there you go.
I respect you for holding the point in the debate.
Okay.
Because some people will be like,
Okay.
I'm not going to argue this.
I had to give him
next
the
one.
credit though for bouncing back grenades and rocket launchers. Like those are just
Oh
out of
yeah,
the
yeah. No,
word.
you were absolutely. I couldn't argue that. I had to deflect that conversation. Okay, so the next one. Oh shit, it's me versus Brian again, but I don't think I'm gonna win this one. Banjo from Banjo-Kazooie, and he gets Kazooie with him because obviously versus the Master Chief.
Do we even really need to go into this? Because Master Chief.
Hold
just
up,
wins.
I'm gonna make the argument.
Master Chief just wins, right? Like we don't have.
Hold
to
up,
go
let
into
me-
this.
I mean, Master Chief is like 8 feet tall and like takes
Master
on the whole
Chief
Covenant
literally-
army.
Banjo
survived Oracle's
is a
voice.
motherfucking bear. All right, bears are dangerous animals, and he's got a bird that can carry him around. He's got invincibility feathers. He's got grenades that he can use. He's got fire eggs and ice eggs. He's ready to go. He's out here having one of the top selling N64 games. He's ready to fight. What's Master Chief got? A gun? Whoop-de-doo. He's getting just all Banjo has to do is eat more honey. He keeps getting health points. There's no way Master Chief can win this. What is Master Chief gonna do?
Right, can I
Honestly,
like
dunk
my
on
argument
Matt real
against-
quick?
no, hold up. Like
You
I
can
gotta
do
go.
it. You can do it, Flynn.
Hold up. No, hold up. T.O. Just so we're clear, when it came to creating the Master Chief, I decided to give him 2 plasma grenades, 2 frag grenades, the assault rifle, and the shotgun because that seemed to be fair. Because he can usually hold 2 weapons, right?
Yeah.
So
Weapons,
that's what I
you
get.
can actually
The ass-
hold 4
Matt.
grenades depending on.
Matt.
Yeah,
Motherfucking-
yeah, I know. So I gave him 2 of each.
Motherfucking Yogi Bear, fucking Smokey Bear, they got better chances of beating Master Chief than motherfucking Banjo
Only you can
Kazooie.
prevent forest fires. I am a forest fire,
I'll be-
bitch.
Okay, all right. So Master Chief wins. Hold up.
I think Master
I was about to get into the lore. I've read all the Halo books.
Oh, we ain't talking. No lore, just games. No lore, just games. No lore, just games.
I think
The
we've
lore
got
is part
3
of the
votes
games,
Master
bro.
Chief, and I think Matt secretly knows it's Master Chief.
Oh, it's Master
Listen.
Chief.
Listen. I was really hoping Banjo would go against someone like Mario. I was not expecting Master Chief, like, because that would be kind of fun, right? Like a 2 platformers, and you know what? But no.
I'm pretty sure Master Chief killed bears at like 8 years old for fun. So I'm just, like how
All right.
how
So
hard you
okay,
want me to dunk on him.
I guess I gotta hold this out.
Gotta
Hold
hold
on.
that L, dude. That's
right.
rough seeding. I thought Pikachu
All right, here-
versus Pickaxe Pete was rough. That was rougher. All right.
Like, I'll be honest. I thought Pickaxe Pete was gonna win until Bryce said his piece. It was really
Bryce
convincing.
actually brought in like real life laws of physics.
Yeah, dude.
Like, goddamn. all
So
right.
I was like, you got a point.
Correct.
All right, here's one. Ryu from Street Fighter, Flint, that'll be you. And I had to put in Pac-Man as a filler suggestion. So it'll be you and me.
We could literally
So,
just watch a game of Smash 4 and you tell me if Ryu's
yeah,
gonna
well,
jump
you're
on
right.
Pac-Man.
Okay, so Ryu is top pick, so that means you have to go first, Flint. Oh, and the arena of choice.
Yeah, that's important. That is important.
Is
If
it-
it's like Pac-Man's home stage, I'm gonna be like, oh fuck.
Yeah, dude, it's not the arcade. It is. Ooh, this could be tricky. Are you ready for this, boys?
I'm ready.
I think the arena has decided this one because it is a karate dojo.
Oh
That
shit,
is-
so Ryu's already like ready to rip. He's already warmed up. He's probably kicked some fucking brown belts right in the fucking
All right.
jaw. He's ready to go.
I know Flint said I told Flint he could go first, but I feel like I need to make a case here.
You gotta try.
You know what I mean? Because
I don't
you have
to
home.
try very hard.
He doesn't
Okay,
have to
so
try very hard.
listen. Pac-Man, look, Pac-Man, first of all, let's just be honest. He's an OG. Like OG.
Yeah.
Gaming wouldn't be where it is if it wasn't for Pac-Man. And when Pac-Man showed up, at first he was just a little ball, and he has evolved. He is a creative, evolving ball of genius. He then, all of a sudden, bop, got some legs, got some arms. Now he's in Pac-Man world. He's still running around, eating ghosts.
I never
Do you
knew
know
that.
anyone? Do you know anyone who can stop the paranormal? Pac-Man can.
Also Ryu.
So can Supernatural, right, Brian?
I'm talking right now, Flint. Please don't interrupt me.
Okay, I'm just, you were asking if I knew anyone. I knew.
No. Shut your fucking mouth, Flint.
Okay.
Pac-Man's gonna come in there. Ryu's gonna hit him with the foot. Pac-Man's gonna bite that shit. He's gonna hit him with the hand. Pac-Man's gonna bite that shit. He's gotta get is one power pellet. That power pellet, invincibility. He's got
There's no power pellets in the fucking dojo.
You're right,
it.
dog.
This
You're
is
right,
why- this is
dog.
why I was
We
so-
dead
I-
ass in Ryu's home turf. He's coming in. By the way,
My
how many
fingers were
hits
crossed,
does Pac-Man
dude.
take before he dies?
Well,
in
hold
the
up.
game?
Wait, what fingers
hits
are crossed?
is
What do you
My
mean?
fingers
What do
were
you mean?
crossed that the dojo was gonna be Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, because then we could make a case for Ryu eating some fucking blueberry. He turns blue, chomp, dead.
That's right.
Unfortunately, Pac-Man didn't get the
Unfortunately,
arcade,
yeah.
and he didn't get Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
You
we
got
we
poor seeding.
literally got Ryu's home turf. All right, make your case, Flint. Because everyone right now is thinking Pac-Man's got this, so you got to make your case.
Yeah, okay, you're
Let's
right.
just
All right.
figure
So remind me, when I'm playing Pac-Man on the arcade, right?
Yeah.
How many hits does Pac-Man take before he dies? Ladies and gentlemen, I rest my case.
Matt has gotten up and left the computer for those listening. It's over. Ding,
That
ding,
man
ding.
is defeated.
Flawless
I mean, really,
victory.
That is
I mean,
a ultimate sign of
let's be-
defeat.
I'll be honest with you guys. Ryu was on my list before every single fucking one of you picked him at one point. As
You can
I
hold
want
the
Ryu
W
to be
with
on
me
my
if you
list.
want. I'm just letting you
I'm
know.
no,
That's
dude.
because
I'll be honest with you.
made this idea. Nobody else had a chance to be on it before you.
I know. I'm just saying, Ryu's my pick to win it. Let's just be real here. One Hadouken to Pac-Man. He's
I wish Ken
Pew,
was here
pew,
now.
pew,
Ken
pew.
will whoop Ryu's fucking ass.
get the fuck out of here.
Dude, you seen it? Arnold, dude? Arnold fucking, he'll show up.
Okay, all right. Okay,
No, that was Jean-Claude. That's right.
that was Jean-Claude as Guile, is what you're thinking of. Okay, so the next one, and this will be into the. Okay, so this is Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII versus Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. Oh, I actually like this one. I think there needs to be a good argument here. It's Cloud 7 on top. So Brian, you're gonna go first, and then Bryce, you're gonna make the argument for Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
All right, look. Sub-Zero doesn't stand a fucking chance against Cloud. Sub-Zero
Ooh,
spends his
throwing
whole
shade.
fucking
Throwing
day.
shade.
He spends his whole day fighting people his size. Cloud, right from the first fucking mission, one of the first bosses you fight is a giant fucking mech. Then you go on to fight like earth-destroying godlike creatures with the Ultima weapons and the Emerald weapons. Plus, you hit that motherfucker with Omni Slash and he's nothing but minced meat.
That's it. That's the argument.
Well, I mean, wait, who's he fighting again? Because Cloud will beat anybody.
Sub-Zero.
Oh, fuck,
Sub-Zero.
yeah, it's Sub-Zero. Oh, no, he'll throw some ice. The motherfucker has, like, ice immunity he can equip with his fucking materia. You can literally put on ice resistance on Cloud.
Get
Motherfucker has
Well,
no chance.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't know exactly what equipment that I would say just the basic. Like we can't just say like, oh, Cloud stacked himself with a bunch of anti-ice armor for this fight. Like we
That's
have
fair.
to keep it.
That's fair.
We have to keep
But-
it.
If he can take
Yeah.
a blast
Well,
from Neo
we gave
Bahamut,
the
he can take
fucking
a
one dude
fucking
30 minutes to
freeze
set
shot
up.
from Sub-Zero.
Sorry, Bryce. What's that?
We gave the one dude 30 minutes to set up for his fight.
Okay, yeah, but there's a difference because like if that's the case, Cloud could literally just set up for every character
Yeah,
he
you're
fights.
right.
I mean,
like,
this depends.
unfairly.
You're right.
Because
I'll
it's
give
an
you that. I'll give
RPG,
you that.
right?
But again, I guess, are we using classic Final Fantasy VII version, or are we doing the ones where he gains a motherfucking wing and Cloud flies?
I
If you
picked
go
FF7.
Kingdom Hearts, I mean, even in FF7, you've got Omni Slash. Plus, the amount of damage that Cloud takes, the hits that he takes from the monsters the size of skyscrapers, the punch of fucking Sub-Zero don't mean nothing. Sub-Zero can fight. He's an amazing fighter. He's fighting people his size, though. And the best he's doing is shooting magic at a guy that's taking fucking, like, nuclear blasts from monsters. Plus, Cloud wields a sword bigger than fucking Sub-Zero. He don't stand a chance.
I will say Sub-Zero has a
Alright.
pretty big sword in MKX. I don't know.
Have you ever watched the Final Fantasy VII movie? I mean,
Oh,
they
yeah,
literally like he's fighting one of the versions of Bahamut.
We're not
as he's,
doing
like,
movies.
Leaping.
We're not
I don't
doing
care.
movies.
It's still Final Fantasy VII. It's still technically
Yeah.
canon. And he's,
I-O.
you know, he's fighting. He's flying up in the air, and he's like 4 stories, 5 stories up, smashing the shit out of things. Nah,
Right.
He's got a
Sub-Zero's
sword.
never
He's got a
moved that
sword and a
fast.
cannon.
No, he's just got a giant sword.
You said cannon.
No, I said he's been hit. No, hit cannon.
He said the movie was canon.
The movie's a cannon.
Fuck.
Listen, okay? First of all, I had no idea. I never played Final Fantasy. Had no idea who this Cloud Strife is. I Google him. 2 things that come up: gender bent and kawaii. All right? So that is negative. Okay? That is negative points for this dude's fighting ability.
Dude makes an
Wait,
argument.
Bryce,
Dude,
it's 2018. That don't mean fuck all.
And okay, let's talk about this. You talk about he's fucking slashing with his fucking sword. Sub-Zero has fucking ability. Boom, it's Clone Ice Sub-Zero. He's gonna waste all his energy on Clone Ice Sub-Zero. Then he has an
This
ability.
man is experienced. He's been modified by Mako. You think he's gonna fall for a fucking
hold
ice
up.
clone?
Let him.
Then-
Don't interrupt
then-
him. Let him make his argument. He let
has
you
an
talk.
ability.
You gotta, you gotta let him talk.
Modified by Mako, this and that, swinging big heavy ass sword. Sub-Zero, boom, goes into the ground, boom, comes out other side of him, freezes him. You know what happens when you're a fucking ice block? Nothing. You can't move. You're fucking dead as fuck. Later, fucking gender bent kawaii fuck.
Oh, boys, I forgot to pick an arena. Sorry.
Either
it's
way.
It's Green Hill Zone from Sonic. I don't know if that makes a big factor. In
There's
this,
tons
but
of ice, even worse. Green ice.
green ice.
I think we just call that grass. I don't
Oh.
know.
Yeah.
Can't hit him. He's coming up under the ground. Boom, dead, frozen.
All right,
Can't
this
move.
is the way it works. Then I guess we pass to Flint to
All right, Flint.
to talk. Who?
What are
he
your
thinks-
thoughts? Cloud Strife versus Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
Listen, the only games I've played with Cloud is Smash 4.
What are your thoughts? No, just hit us with
Cloud
what you
is
think.
banned in Smash 4 tournaments.
No, that's
Doubles.
Bayonetta.
Doubles. He's banned in
Oh, I thought
doubles
Cloud
because you can
was.
pick 2 of them.
Who
There's
gives a
only one
fuck
of them.
about doubles? Ooh,
No one cares about double. Well, you know, people that win
doubles.
care about doubles.
Yeah,
anyway,
obviously.
my
but-
point is, you ban in doubles because there's 2 of them. There's only one of them in the fight. And it's honestly 50-50 for me. Green Hill Zone's interesting because Sub-Zero can travel through the ground, right, for ice attacks. Can
Sorry,
he do the
Flint,
loop?
your audio kind of died a bit. What is he doing
Oh.
through the loop?
Sorry, yeah, Sub-Zero can go through the ground, right? So can he do the loop for like a spin attack?
Oh, fuck it.
I think that's
I'm
an
out
important
of here.
question
That's
to ask.
Scorpion that goes through the ground, not Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero
can
does
do
it
it.
too.
Oh, does he? I thought it was only
He
Scorpion.
used to. Yeah.
He can. Yeah, they all can.
Kinda.
Honestly, it's
slides
Yeah,
and,
Raiden does it too.
yeah.
Anyway.
Honestly, it's Mortal Kombat. Everyone does it. It's just
It. I've seen some videos. Cloud can take some punishment, man. Here's how I look at it. Can Cloud beat Scorpion? Because Scorpion beheaded Sub-Zero, right? I think Cloud can beat Scorpion. Dead ass.
Get
I've
your
seen
fucking
Cloud
ass
fight
over
giant,
here, bitch.
giant
Boom.
dragons. He does some crazy ass shit, like magic coming out of his sword and whatever the fuck. I don't think Sub-Zero's ready for that. Sub-Zero's
Listen,
used to fighting
listen.
other dudes. So
You
I
turn
have-
fucking gender bent strife into
Hold up.
fucking babality real quick, all right?
listen, man. I don't know what sites you're
Here's-
browsing.
here's what I
kind of
gotta say.
mayonnaise Drinking. Fucking
Here's what I
weird
gotta
shit you're
say.
looking at. But
I have one question. Do you think, because there's one thing that Sub-Zero is 100% known for, and it changed the gaming industry forever, that both of y'all, no one has talked about, that Sub-Zero has done. He can rip someone's head off by their spine and rip that out of their body. That's what created the ESRB. That moment right there in gaming history. Do you think that has a factor, and that's what Sub-Zero is willing to do to win? That is his capabilities.
Can Sub-Zero get in close enough to do that?
Because if he grabs, he has the ability to freeze people, so he's gonna slowly wear down. Cloud's gonna be covered in ice.
Have you
He's gonna be
seen
like,
the
"Fuck."
speed
Hold
of fucking
on,
Sub-Zero's
hold
Hold
projectiles?
up, no, look, I'm gonna
hold
make an
on.
argument.
Cloud
I'm gonna
can
make an
cast
argument for
magic.
Cloud.
Correct me if I'm
I'm
wrong,
gonna make
Brian.
an argument. Look, I played Final Fantasy VII, so don't worry, Brian. I'm gonna make an argument for Cloud after. I'm gonna ask the question here. Sub-Zero, if he gets a hand on Cloud, he's gonna rip that shit off as quick as possible. He's like,
Cloud's
"Yo,
gonna be
fuck."
like, oh fuck, this dude's OG. He made the ESRB rating. I'm scared.
He
as fuck.
made the ESRB rating. That is, look, points to Sub-Zero. He rips the dude's neck and head off, and the spinal cord is there. It's gone,
Gone.
right?
Gone.
However,
However.
Cloud is Omni Slash does 9,999 damage per hit. I don't know if Sub-Zero has that health. That's tough for me. That's a tough
thing
debate.
Is Scorpion Cloud can cast ice magic, can he?
Yes, he can.
So he's
That
used
doesn't make
ice.
him an ice. Look, okay, yeah, but I can do physics. That doesn't make me a professor.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
You know what I
Right
mean?
on with
I'm
it.
just saying he's used to cold temperatures. Is all I'm getting at.
Yeah, okay, I'm used to cold temperature.
So he
I'm
can
Canadian
survive in
too.
an ice
I'm
block.
Canadian too. Go up to Nunavut. I'm gonna still wear a jacket.
Dude, is
Is all I'm
Stripe
saying.
Canadian? Shit, I didn't know that. Oh man,
I'm
where's
just
he
saying.
from? He's up from fucking Yukon.
Okay, listen,
territory?
listen.
Where's
Cloud
he
Strife
at?
out there with his fucking sword, smoke a couple darts.
Flint. Okay, Flint. Just tell me, who do you think? Who do you
Riding
think?
some
Cloud
Topos,
Strife.
smoking some couple darts there, going down to Timmy's.
Do
Got
you
my
think,
fucking ice
do you
barrier
think,
on.
Flint. Do you just tell me right now? Who do you think wins? Because we got to move on. You think Cloud wins?
Cloud wins. Unfortunate for Sub-Zero.
All right,
I
I'm gonna
do
give it
like
to Cloud.
Sub-Zero.
I'm gonna give it to Cloud Strife.
Fucking old Kawaii, motherfucker, dumbass, motherfucker.
Kawaii ass motherfucker. I'll put that in the notes for you, motherfucker.
Cloud brackets Kawaii.
Yeah, dude. So Cloud moves on to the next round. Mostly because I feel bad for Brian. Brian needs a win here.
Brian got dunked on in
All right, Brian. So it's me versus Brian. Brian, you're first. It's Sora from Kingdom Hearts versus Samus Aran from Metroid. And the arena will be a mine shaft. Oh, this is clean, Samus. But you go ahead, Brian.
Man, I keep starting with this shit. I'm good at the counter argument.
I'm sorry, man. You just end up on the top end of the
Samus
bracket.
who?
I gotta do it. Samus Aran.
Samus from Metroid.
Yeah. Metroid, yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think any of you three have played Kingdom Hearts, have you?
I have.
certainly have, my friend.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, then you've all seen the crazy kind of shit that Sora does. I mean, if you remember in Kingdom Hearts 2 when he's fighting some of the end bosses, he literally, like, you hit the triangle button, you can fucking teleport on people, and he's doing practically Omni Slash on them. You know, he can equip all of his different, two-handed, or he can change all of his forms. If he changes the fucking, it's been years since I played, but he changed to Final Form Sora where he's dual-wielding the Keyblades. He's not even touching that shit. He could just send that shit over and kill that fucker. Man, you know, as hard as I try to defend him, this is fucking Disney versus fucking rockets. Like,
You're not making a very convincing case here. I don't know.
Are you done here, Brian? Are you done here?
done here.
Are you ready
honestly,
to let?
when
Are
you
you ready
actually
to let
play
the adults
game
talk?
And the way Sora's flying around, he's swinging at fucking like little shadow ants. Like,
Are you done here? Are you ready to let the adults talk?
yeah.
All right, so let's just first off, I'm gonna talk shit about Sora for a second, because yeah, I have played Kingdom Hearts. All right, Sora ain't nothing without Goofy and Donald. They ain't in
Ooh.
this.
Ooh.
Goofy and Donald gotta come from the sidelines. Bryce, you watch WWE. Do you remember when The Miz had his run with Alex Kidd and they fought the WWE champion John Cena?
Okay.
The Miz only stood a chance with Alex Kidd throwing in chairs and shit for a skull crushing finale on the chair. That's what Donald.
More recently,
that's
he
Donald
had the
and Goofy.
Miztourage. The Miztourage.
That's right,
Yep.
Miz Taraj. You know what I mean? Or Miz Dow. You know what I mean? That's the Miz. I love the Miz, by the way. I think he's hilarious. That's all Sora has. Sora has backup. He's got people on the outside of the ring ready to jump in, throw in a healing pot and shit. Samus Aran, she not only, you have to remember, they're fighting in a mine shaft. And I picked that for Pickaxe Pete and Donkey Kong, who we'll get to. But I didn't even think I didn't even think about how that affects Samus Aran. Samus Aran goes down into planets and navigates them all, finding power-ups, finding weapons, and blasts the fuck out of everything. That's what Samus do. That's Samus' home turf, dog. So she's navigating, fine. The darkness in the mine shaft, that's Samus. She got that fucking shit on scan, dog. She can see perfectly fine. Strong, independent woman, blonde, with thick-ass body parts. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at you, VO. I see you, VO, right now. Discord, VO. I know. Anyway, Samus about to blast that shit. She got Homan rockets. You got the screw attack. She got fucking blaster. That final smash, boom, big shot, across the screen. You can't miss that shit. We got freeze beams. We got, look. Samus is a contender, and Sora is a stepping stone. That's all I gotta say. Done. Flint, go ahead. What are you thinking?
Oh, sorry, Brian. Sorry, Brian. My thing is, again, if you need fucking Donald and Goofy to back you up in a fight, Samus don't need no man.
Samus taking it all on her own. Plus giant monsters that she kills. Giant monsters. Ducks. That's right, dog. Samus Aran.
Look,
Brian or Bryce. What do you think?
I never play.
Plus one thing.
Okay.
I remember once watching a cartoon where Donald Duck was a Nazi, and I don't fuck with that, so I gotta give it to Samus Aran. All right.
It was a different time. In defense of Donald, it was a different time.
That was pre-Kingdom Hearts, you know.
Well, back in the day, they used to do a lot of propaganda cartoons and shit like that during World War II.
Yeah, you can find it if you look hard enough.
I'm just saying. Look, I never played Kingdom Hearts. I never played this Metroid shit, but I'm telling you right now, based on the way the Sora dude looks, you can give him Goofy and Donald, and they're all gonna be dead as fuck to this girl without her suit. Because, like Matt said, once this little motherfucker dumbass right here sees them titties, I'm gonna have to do some more research on this. Samus Aran cosplay later, additional research versus. But hey, all he's gonna do is look at this girl. She don't need her suit. He's just gonna melt motherfuckers dead, pants filled with stuff, and it's over for all of them. Goofy, Donald, motherfucking Sora, they're all. That's right. It's over. They're all in a puddle.
Give him
they're
Goofy.
In a puddle.
Give
it's
him
over
Donald.
for them.
Nothing.
Give it to him.
Nothing.
Give it to him. In a puddle. They're done.
All right. So Samus beats Sora. I'm gonna give it Samus beats Sora.
Yeah, it's a mix of sweat.
All right. So here we got
just sweat.
So this is an interesting one.
Tears.
Because this is a role where two of Flint's picks. All right. So
do I gotta argue both?
Yeah, I want to see this shit. All right. So you got Sonic the Hedgehog versus Donkey Kong.
Oh shit.
All right, Flint, and the arena. Oh shit! It's the Hell in a Cell, boys.
Oh,
all right.
In brackets. Right. No, hold up. In brackets, 1998.
Oh, it makes a big difference on the Hell in a Cell.
This was gonna be a close fight until you said the location.
I'm with Flint on that one.
Go ahead, Flint. Hold up. So for those who don't know, the Hell in a Cell is a WWE promotion once a year where they put motherfuckers in a cage. And this cage, you don't get out until you tap. But in the case of 1998, they got out. They climbed to the top. And last time I checked, The Undertaker threw Mankind off the Hell in the Cell through the Spanish announcer table.
Boom.
Flint, walk us through. These are two of your picks.
No, it happens like every Hell in a Cell, but...
Well, come on now.
Mankind started it, though.
Mankind was a legend. Anyway, Flint, walk us through. Sonic the Hedgehog. Donkey Kong.
This was a close match until it was the Hell in the Cell. Because Sonic can outrun DK, no problem. However, he's in a motherfucking cage for most of that Hell in the Cell match. He's got to go in
DK
on
grew
Donkey.
up. He's used to the cage.
Listen, I gotta
shit.
I like it. I'm a young DK fan, all right? I had the movie Banana Blitz with the yellow VCR tape, so I know my DK lore, all right? What's going to happen? Yep. Sonic's going to try and run on this man. DK's going to grab him. Ding dong. Going to kill him, all right? We've seen this matchup before in Smash. DK wins. Sonic's gonna run around that cage until he has to come in. DK's gonna hit him with the ground pound, gonna grab him, gonna go through the Hell in a Cell, gonna go through the Spanish and Japanese announcer table.
Oh
Bang,
shit!
bang.
Oh
Done.
shit!
I don't even know if there's a he's gonna set up the Japanese announcer table, then put him through it. All right, DK wins.
Donkey Kong.
No contest.
Fuck, man.
The fighting force
You know-
in that man alone. Plus, WWE is full of throwable objects, from my understanding.
You're
And
right,
DK
man. They're-
is very adept at throwing things.
I don't know
Sonic,
about
not so much. You seen his arms? He's a hedgehog. Hedgehogs are baby bitches. You search hedgehog on Google right now, all right? You're gonna see some little dude with his fucking belly up floating in a swimming pool going, "Give me grapes, mama." Fucking DK's like, "I don't care." Yeet! You're gonna throw him through the fucking Hell in the Cell. It's over.
Flint,
All right.
Flint, I was gonna play devil's advocate for Sonic just for the sake of doing it because I felt like, but until you said,
No, I will.
Give me grape. No,
I will.
until he said, give me grapes, mama. I'm down. I'm full DK now.
It's done. It's done.
Okay, no, you know what, Bryce? You want to play devil's advocate?
Listen.
You stepping up to the courthouse,
Yeah.
being a lawyer for this man.
Yes.
Yo,
Go for it.
Paint
'Cause
the
DK's
First of
winning
all,
this one.
let's hear
Just because you're in a ring, in a cage, does not mean Sonic still ain't fast as fuck. He's gonna right around the ring, spin motherfucking Donkey Kong in circles. He ain't gonna know which way is fucking Sunday, and he's just gonna fall down because he's a dumbass, fucking stupid, fucking banana eating gorilla. He's fucking gonna fall down, fall through one of his own barrels, take a little snooze, take a little nap, get pinned 1, 2, 3, middle of the ring. On top of that, there was no really specification of which Donkey Kong we're talking about. So I'm thinking original Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong sits his lazy fucking dumb ass on top of the pedestal, throws barrels, doesn't move. He gets fucking his ass whooped by Mario. You think Sonic? If Mario can dodge a motherfucking barrel, if you can dodge it, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. If motherfucking Mario can dodge a barrel, Sonic's gonna be fucking two-stepping over them fucking barrels real quick. Go boom. He don't need. Okay, arms. I'll put my arms down. You don't need motherfucking arms if you fucking got the footwork, baby. Woo 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 woo. Footwork.
All right,
Boom.
all right.
You dead, Donkey
Whoa.
Kong. You dead.
Bryce.
Sonic runs on
Bryce,
the ground,
hold
right?
up, Flint. Hold up, Flint. Hold up,
Sonic
Flint.
runs on the ground, right?
Hold up,
Well, I
Flint.
gotta
Hold
make a
up,
point.
Flint.
I
No,
gotta
no,
make a
no. I'll let
He's
you
about
talk.
to
I'll let
get-
you talk.
He's about to get the
I'll let
fucking
you talk.
feet
I'll let
all
you
in
talk,
Donkey
Flint.
Kong's mouth.
But I gotta say, yo, Sonic making a comeback in this fight, Flint.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
What you gotta say? What you gotta
Until
say?
Bryce started talking, no, it's my turn to come in here.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian.
Yeah.
Well,
Bryce
Brian's
was talking,
jumping in.
was-
Yo,
I
here
was
comes
full
a new
DK.
challenger.
Now-
Here comes a
now
new
I'm
challenger.
Sonic. Look. I mean, we got like fucking DK's a dumb ape.
Oh
He's
shit!
like, Sonic
Yo, you
can't
can't call
outsmart that
people apes in
motherfucker.
2018, Brian.
He
You
needs
fucking
Diddy.
walk that one
He
back.
needs
Sorry.
Diddy.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
He's a
Shit.
dumb gorilla. My bad.
He ain't no Harambe, is what Brian's saying.
Yo, let's be real. If Harambe was here, he'd beat all these fucking kids. Like, let's just be
You're right,
real.
you're right.
There's no
There's
fight.
proof. There's
If
proof.
I see it right
Harambe
now.
was
Donkey
inspired
Kong
by
runs
DK.
out, fucking, beating his chest like he's fresh out of the gym, got in his hand his one fucking, protein shake, shaking it, getting it fucking ready, and a dumbbell in the other, and then Sonic's just gonna run in fucking circles around him, and DK's gonna be so dumb he's gonna try to keep his eyes on him. All of a sudden he's fucking dizzy and smack in the back of the head.
See,
DK's
no,
down.
no, hold up. I'm gonna
Look,
back
he
Flint
forgot-
up.
he didn't
No,
have
no,
time.
no.
We haven't
Hold
been
up.
allowing loot. DK can't bring his roids. He's not the standard gym monkey right
Hold
now.
up. Hold
He ain't
up.
flying.
I'm
He
a
ain't
back.
got
I'm a
Diddy or
back.
the fucking girl
I'm a
going-
back Flint up. I'm a back Flint up real quick here. I'm trying to stay neutral so I can probably be a deciding factor here. I'm a back Flint up though, real quick. You said he's dumb as fuck. He's gonna look for him. Here's the thing. Being dumb as fuck has worked advantageously to Donkey Kong. If you guys play Donkey Kong Country Returns on the Wii, the fucking things try to hypnotize him, but he's too dumb to fall for it. He is too
shit.
dumb
The
for that.
speed of Sonic.
He's
can't
that
so
Hypnotize.
Sonic's
There's
gonna
only a
Sonic's gonna
difference.
run to where he wants to be. Donkey Kong's gonna go, I'm gonna hit the ground, I guess. Hit the ground. Y'all ever hit by Donkey Kong's down B in Smash? He hits the ground. You behind him, you in front of him, it don't matter. You get knocked up.
Being
Sonic
dumb
in the
as
air.
fuck or smart as fuck don't stop you from getting dizzy and falling the fuck over because
All
Sonic
right,
going,
here's the
No,
thing.
he's just saying
Sonic-
Donkey
Sonic
Kong-
is dumb as fuck.
Also,
Let's be
I ain't
real.
done yet. I ain't done yet. Flynn ain't talk about Punch Out on the Wii, where Donkey Kong is the final boss. He's the secret final boss character.
Donkey Kong's got ring experience. That's
Ring
what I'm saying.
experience.
By the
We
way,
ain't in the ring.
Donkey Kong.
Oh, yeah,
This
I guess
is-
we are. in
this-
the ring.
Never without
it's a Hell in a
bananas.
Cell.
By the way, Sonic running on the floor, right? What's slippery? A banana peel. You think Donkey Kong's not fucking mashing bananas down and then just chucking those peels all over the place? Sonic's be like, gotta go fast. He's done.
Sonic don't need to
He's
touch
on
the ring.
floor.
He's gonna look like motherfucking Rocket League around in there, around the fucking zoom
look,
around
look,
the cage.
Matt made a good
outside.
case. I'm switching sides. I'm full Donkey Kong.
Okay,
Donkey Kong
there it is.
loses.
Brian, are you voting Donkey Kong right now?
I'm
Because we
voting
can't.
Donkey Kong.
I'm gonna pick Donkey. Look, Sonic. I know there's a lot of
Sonic's gonna try.
furries. I know that our Discord is full of furries.
I mean, that could be
But-
both of them. That could be both.
Well,
of them.
I'd go for either way.
I'm just saying, Sonic is the flagship for furries. All right, I'm gonna give it to DK just for that alone. So DK moves on. Sorry, Sonic fanboys.
I never played Sonic
But-
in my life either.
Yo, Bryce, yo, shout outs to Bryce for making the case for fucking for Sonic.
I
Honestly,
appreciate
Sonic
it.
needed a lawyer. Sonic needed a lawyer, and he almost won that. Brian was on the edge. I'm
Dude,
just
I'm
saying.
out here first round of myself. This is how the brackets work,
Yo,
all right?
that's how the bracket go. All right, so
That's
now
that's how it be.
the
That's how it be.
final round of the first bracket: Mario versus Mega Man X.
Fuck.
So Mario was again a Flint pick, I believe. Bryce, you
was.
kind of got screwed over. I'm not gonna lie. You had
That's
a lot
all
of
good.
picks that so I just kind of threw in other picks to kind of
Yeah,
make
that's
the
what
bracket go. So let's talk about the way she be. Who's on top? Sorry. Oh, and the arena. Okay, so Mario's on top. So Flint, you got to go first, and the arena is. Boys, it's the Smite Conquest map.
Interesting.
I'm just saying. It's the Smite. That's what it rolled. Smite Conquest map. Flint,
okay.
you have the floor. Mario first, and then I'll
What,
talk about Mega Man X.
What Mario are we talking about here? Like, is he getting like Flood? Is he getting?
You know, that's a good question. I will give you.
Could give me some power ups here, cause like, fuck.
Mario Kart?
Okay,
Can he get his
you're
cart?
right. I will give you. You know what? We're on the Smite Conquest map. I will give you his cart as an ultimate.
Ooh.
He
I
can
was
use
gonna
it,
say,
but he
by the way, Smite Car's a thing, so he gets the cart.
absolutely. You know what? As a defender of Mega Man, I will defend that. I will absolutely grant you that. I will give you the super feather. Limited use of star power. Limited.
Well, flower power.
Flower power, I will also allow.
Mm.
And you start off with a mushroom. So you're big Mario
Does he
to
get
start.
Flood from Sunshine though? That's also important.
I will not give you Flood. I think I've given you
That's
enough.
his base move in Smash. What do you mean?
What are you talking about? We've one move in Smash, not
B,
base move.
Down B is Flood.
One move. One move in Smash, not base move in Smash. One move.
One. That's a fucking.
Not base move. One move.
It's down B, dude.
Down B. Yo, classic Smash, he used to do a tornado. Get fucked.
He still does the tornado.
I know, but it's down, jump down A now, isn't it? Where he
Damn
goes,
it.
"Ooh."
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's down air. I think down Smash 4.
I'm trying to be fair to Mega Man, who has no power-ups at all, and I will not abuse that.
All right, fine. All right, listen. Conquest map got a lot of plat.
You know what? Fuck it, I'll give you Flood. Yo, I'm confident in Mega Man. I'll give you Flood.
Give me Flood. Here's what's gonna happen. Mega Man's gonna be
Go
walking
ahead.
down the middle lane, no wards, like a dumbass. He'll be like, "Buh. I don't know what's going on. Mario's gonna come skirt around the corner through the Gold Fury pit, up in the middle lane, gonna goosh, hit him with the cart. Mega Man's gonna be like, "What the fuck's going on?" Mario's gonna be charging that Flood. Mega Man's gonna look up, go, "What?" Mega Man's a robot. I work with robots, motherfucker. He's gonna get hit with that water. You know what happens when I pour a cup of water on a robot?
What's gonna happen? What's gonna
Sort it
happen?
out.
Sort it out.
Dead.
Dead.
He's gonna
Boom.
be like, "Oh shit, hit with that water."
shit.
Mario's
Right.
gonna go,
Yeah,
"Water."
you're right.
I don't know. Take a flower.
No, he's not.
Fireball.
Boom.
You're
right.
dumb
Not
as
right.
fuck.
Brian, I got this. Don't worry.
No,
He's dead
I'm
as
totally
fuck.
gonna back you up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
There's
He's
entire
gonna-
stages of Mega Man X where he
Brian,
goes
Brian,
underwater.
Brian,
He is not a
let me
robot.
fight this battle, Brian.
All right.
Not
once
this
those
part of the
fireballs
list,
hit,
Brian.
Mega Man's gonna be like, "Yo, I
Flint.
don't even know what planet I'm on."
Let me
I'm
talk,
not
Flint.
I'm
Let me
not
speak.
done.
He's
Let me
not
speak.
done.
Here's
He's
what's
not
gonna
done.
happen.
Let me-
Here's what's
He's
gonna
not
happen.
done.
Mario's
He's
gonna
not
hit
done.
the feather. He's gonna get that Z axis going. He's gonna be up
Axe
in the
going.
air. Hit him
Up
with
in
the
there.
flood. Keeping him wet.
Hit him with it.
You know, keeping him wet,
Wet.
keeping him 100 like the ladies like, all right?
100,
He
like
gets him
they
nice
like.
and going. And then when Mega Man goes for his super ultimate fucking
When
blaster
he
blast,
goes for
star
it,
power. Now
star
he's
power.
invincible.
Invincible.
Now he's invincible. It's all
Fucking
over.
invincible.
Can't touch
It
this
is
man.
all
And once
over.
he's done,
Can't
he's
touch him.
skirting around the cart, go pick up Aphrodite, get some of his.
Oh,
It's gonna be done.
get it.
Mario for 3. It's
Boom Boom
over.
Town.
Are you done? Are you done? I'm
By
clapping.
the way,
I'm
he's
clapping.
also a plumber, which is a very desirable skill set to have in today's current economy.
Oh,
So
top.
Mario,
Hey, how dare you? How dare you bring up Mario's trade in this? You know I'm a blue collar worker. You know I'm a blue collar worker. That's unfair.
desirable skill set, Matt.
Ref,
Deny it.
Don't
ref.
want to fuck with a
take that
plumber.
out.
Don't want to fuck with
Ref,
a plumber.
take out tradesman. That's too
Don't wanna
biased.
fuck
I
with
can't
plumbers.
talk about
You know
that.
what? They gotta deal with poop. I ain't dealing with that shit.
They do have to deal with poop. Mega Man.
Listen.
Mega Man
Listen.
touch poop?
He is poop.
Canonically,
He is
did
poop.
not. He is poop. Mario's touching it.
All right, we ain't talking about Mega Man. You guys keep talking about Mega Man. We talking about motherfucking X. All right, X takes place like 1,000 years in the future of Mega Man. All
You
right,
think Mario cares about the future?
yeah, I think
They're
he
gonna
does
have the same
because when it
plumbing
comes-
in the
when it
future.
No, they ain't. They got super plumbing.
What,
Anyway,
electronically shitting
Good
now?
thing we
Like,
got
what?
Super
Absolutely.
Mario.
Mega Man don't shit. He a robot. He ain't gotta eat.
Brian just said he's not a robot.
He's in. Well, he's like I don't know. He's an
Oh,
android.
backtrack.
He's an android.
Hold on. Time out, Brian. Help me out here.
He's,
Brian,
he's
wait.
like, actually, he is fully synthetic, but he is not affected by water.
There, I was gonna say water ain't a factor in this.
I've seen circuits get wet, Brian. You
He
can't
better be.
deny
Yeah,
it.
Played
yeah,
Mega Man
in
X
your
games where
fucking
you spend
timeline,
the entire
1,000
stage
years
at the
from
bottom
now-
of the ocean.
He better be
Elon
synthetic.
Musk,
He about to get
Elon
used
Musk is
between
on it
Aphrodite
right
and
fucking
Mario.
now. He's working on that shit.
Dude,
He's
Mega
working
Man
on
X
that.
Classic, there's a fucking robot master that's
That's all in the casing, Brian.
octopus.
Your phone can get wet, but guess
You
what?
think that if he can
the
handle the
casing
pressure
breaks,
of the bottom
it's
of an
getting
ocean, he
fucking
can't handle the
damaged?
pressure from flood?
X can handle.
Yes.
He goes deep down into the ocean, and he's fine. No power ups needed. That's the first level. If you want, you can pick that shit. Totally fine.
Okay.
It's a
I
little
will.
flood.
Mario
little
skirts him with
little
the
water
car,
stream gonna hit him.
damages the
Little
casing.
water stream gonna.
Now there's a leak. Mario's penetrating that just
You
like
get
he's
hit by
penetrating
rockets in that
It's all
mission.
over.
Nah,
He doesn't
nothing's
get
gonna
short-circuited.
penetrate. Nothing's gonna penetrate Mega Man. Mega Man's gonna walk up to him. He's gonna hit him with the X Buster. Mario's gonna be like, "Oh shit, that hurts." Then he's gonna change gears. You wanna know what he's gonna change gears into? I don't know. One of the many robot masters that Mega Man has fought over the years. Saw Man. He's got Tiger Dude. He's got time. He can stop time for a limited amount of seconds. X has got this. Hands down. He gonna charge up. Mario's gonna be like, let's go. And Mega Man's gonna be like, yeah, let's go to the cemetery, bitch, cause you dead. Boom. That's
He's
it.
gonna get penetrated because Flint started down his attack sequence with boom, smacking him with the car. Boom.
You're right.
armor
Oh, yo,
crack
I forgot
right
to
there.
remember that. I forgot to mention that. Yo, can I first of all mention that Mega Man got a speeder bike in most Mega Man X games? He got a speeder bike.
Most
You
Mega
can take
Man
your little,
X games.
Take
there's
your
more
little
than one
get,
X.
take your little
Isn't
go
X
kart
the
game.
number of the game.
There's like 9, Bryce.
There's X9. There's 9 X games. X is where it's at. I picked Mega Man X.
Fucking Mega
X
Man
gonna
can't
give it to
even
you?
Count. And you're telling
Yo,
me that Mario
exactly,
can't
Bryce.
win?
X gonna
is
give
the
it to you.
number 10
I think I
Roman,
just convinced
and
you.
you're
I
out
made my
saying,
case. I made my
it's
fucking
fine.
case.
You can't just
X gonna
add
give it to
numbers
you.
for the letter
Gonna
X.
give it to you.
That's not
X
how
gonna
it
give it to you.
works. That's not how it works.
It's how it works, baby. You know what? Honestly, I don't even care about Mega Man. If you want to put Mario through, that's fine. Because that means Donkey Kong's got to fight Mario, and I kind of want to see that rivalry
Am I
go
second
through.
rounding myself again? Is that
Yeah, you are. You
God.
lost the bracket, my guy. You lost. So if you want to put,
my-
I will give you X if you really think he can stand up to what's going on. If you think Mario is a contender against X, I'll give it to you. But I don't think it's a. I don't
Mario's
think it should
getting
happen.
late, so like, I mean,
Yeah.
Mario's getting late. Okay, you're right. You're
He
right.
already scooped up
Mario's getting late.
Afro
I
in
mean,
the
we
whip.
value that.
Yo, you're right.
Mario
I'm
is
gonna
a
give-
man that is willing to put in the work to get laid.
You know what? You know what? You know what? What convinced me? Hold up, I got a drink. What convinced me was that you said that Mario was a plumber, and you can't possibly put blue collar workers over me because I am a blue collar worker, so I respect that.
Can't fuck with a plumber.
That's right,
Fuck
man.
with plumber. You know what?
Sorry, X. Honestly,
My
X,
first
I'm
place
sorry.
pick was with plumbers, and you can't fuck with like I was with electricians, and we looked at the plumbers, and they were like another being. We were like, we don't fuck with them. They do
Yeah.
their own shit.
I'll be honest.
touch
I
it.
honestly think X would have that hands down, but you made the blue collar card. I got to give it to Mario. I can't talk about that.
Bracket upset again.
Bracket upset. It is an upset. I'll give you that. Okay.
Upset.
So we are in the second round.
Let's
Second
continue.
round.
Let's continue it next episode. Let's get to the.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Let's continue it. Follow
Yeah,
on
yeah.
to the next one.
Here's Matt. Figure out
What?
how to share the link. Put the bracket in. Get the whammies to give us their opinion for the next community challenge. Who do you think is
Okay.
going to
Dude, that's a great
Well,
community challenge. Let's put up
Here,
the bracket
how about I
for the
tell
second
people
half.
what the next matchups are before we
Yes.
go into it?
Absolutely.
So next match, because the tournament is already set. Like, it's in motion. I can't change it.
Yeah.
Next matchup, Pikachu versus Solid Snake.
Where at?
Those two
That's
have to
one.
fight. That's top.
Yeah, but aren't we doing an arena? Like where they're fighting?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's what you meant. I've had a little bit to drink. That'll be at a boxing ring. Pikachu versus Snake in the boxing ring. Now, I want to make a...
That's Pikachu's homeland. That's like a Pokemon gym,
I don't
basically.
know. I don't know if it is, though.
Pokemon Stadium.
Mhm.
You're right.
Let's not argue about it.
Hold up. Hold up.
All right.
Yeah, you're right. So all I want to
right.
say is with the boxing ring is you cannot leave the boxing ring. It is a fight to the death in the ring. That's all I got to side note on that.
But you
I
can't
wanna
leave
make
a
sure.
boxing ring anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying. Duck through the ropes and jump off the side, you know? Okay. So, hold up here. Yeah, right. So, Pikachu versus Snake in the boxing ring. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. Master Chief versus Ryu in... Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. Oh, no, that's over already. That's in Blood Gulch.
Oh,
Ugh.
shit.
All right, well, I'm going to write it down. You never know.
It's in there.
Yeah. Cloud Strife motherfucking Kawaii versus Samus Aran in Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
Mm.
Let me write that down real quick, too. And of course, Donkey Kong versus Mario. Boys. In the Hell in a Cell 1998, once
Oh,
again.
shit.
Again?
Again, I'm not taking it out, yo. It's RNG.
Hell in the Cell, OP best stage.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for Donkey Kong, it certainly is.
It's where
at this
real
point.
men fight.
Whammies. Your thoughts on the arena so far? It went a little longer than I thought it would.
Any
I'll be honest.
upsets? Like who? Like
What are your thoughts? Do you want us
Yeah.
to do more of this? Maybe we could do another one where it's like gun people only or sword people only. You know what I mean? Just a thought. What do you think, whammies out there? SideQuest Arcade. Thank you so much
What?
for
Hold
listening.
on. We gotta do
got
it.
What?
fucking community response.
Community-
we gotta get
yeah,
to.
we got the
This is
response.
a
Oh, we
long
do.
episode. We've
Oh
committed.
shit. Oh shit.
We've
I
committed.
forgot. Dude, I totally forgot about community challenge. Brian, why don't you go hit us with that? I'm gonna get some more ice so I can drink some more.
All right. So we got next week's community challenge. Make sure to check out the Discord to kind of refresh yourself on the brackets and kind of pitch your votes for
We'll put
who's
the
going to
bracket
win
on
the
Twitter
brackets.
as well.
It'll still be
bracket on
kind of
Twitter
debated
as
down to us, but we will be throwing in your arguments and in your thoughts into that. So that'll be perfect for next week's community challenge. This week's community challenge was my mean one. Check out your history in your Steams, in your PlayStation libraries, on your gaming shelf, and count roughly how many games you have that you've just never played or played for like 2 hours and put down and really just didn't get your money's worth. And if you're feeling really ballsy, estimate the cost of that. So I think to start us off, I will start with my game count. I have about 37 games in my Steam library that I have played less than 2 hours. Some of them were bought in bundles. Like I bought the whole BioShock series. Way back, I went to go work out of town, so I was going to be away from my wife for like 8 months. I was living in just like a small room that was basically just a bed and a desk, and that was like all I lived in. So I was like, I'm going to have just so much time to game. And I ended up just spending it all playing Smite. But I initially was like, let's pick up some games I'll play. So I bought the Mass Effect series and I bought the BioShock series and played BioShock 1 for about 40 minutes and played Mass Effect 1 for about 25 minutes and never touched them again. And I bought the whole series for both in like bundles. I also bought like Nier Automata because I heard it's so good, and I'm like, it's currently on my bucket list to get to if I stop playing Brawlhalla. I put about an hour and 20 minutes into that, and I was like, this game's great, and put it down on the shelf. If I was to estimate the cost, I mean, I think even just in the last 2 years, I've spent easily like $300 or $400 in games I've never played. But to do an exact cost analysis would be too much work.
Damn. Those
Yeah.
are rookie numbers. I gotta be real. Those are rookie numbers.
Those are rookie numbers. You
Those
know,
are rookie
for the longest
numbers.
time, I was pretty good. But then when I started making more money, I started spending it stupidly. And I'm like, I have nothing to show for it except a collection of things I haven't gotten to. All right. So
Let's read a few challenge posts.
we have, I'm just going to kind of group a bunch of them in together. But we have Fettered, we have Croshan, we have Willow, we have Aiden, that all basically say that they're smart and frugal with their money and they do a ton of research before buying, and I wish I had your willpower. And so then we'll jump into Zelatos. He says he's only completed like 15 to 20 games in his life. With Humble Bundle, my library is modest. A vast majority I have never played. I have easily spent over $500 for AAA titles because Steam, G.OG, Uplay, and the Blizzard Launcher. Typically, I'm a cheap bastard. I either wait for sales, buy the pre-release beta, or acquire them on G2A.
I've
then
never
we got
bought anything
PA
on
Badger.
G2A before.
Yeah, neither have
I
I.
heard it was shady as fuck, but like if
Yeah.
you're getting clean games out of it, like all you.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'll read one more, and then I'll jump to one of the other guys here. So PA Badger says 68 or 69 games I have never played on Steam. This is out of 230 or so games. Many others I have only played a few hours, or if a point-and-click game, until the first hard puzzle, like the whammy above. I rarely complete games and wait for sales. The upside is that I tend not to spend more than $15 on any given title. The downside is that I waited so long to play Fallout 3 that it isn't stable enough to play. Oh, and my hand. Oh, and then he tells us how to pronounce his handle. Actually, and I also forgot about my PlayStation games. I have like 4 PlayStation games I've never played, but the problem is I make the noob mistake of buying them at like full price and then never playing them. All right, Flint, you say you've got the big boy numbers. Let us know.
All right. If we're talking about my Steam library, I have 171 games in my Steam library. I'm going to say 160 of them I played less than 2 hours. Summer sale, winter sale, autumn sale. Been fucking me. I've got a whole bunch
The games
installed,
look so
but I
good,
may-
dude.
What's that?
They look so good. And then you're like, oh.
They
yeah.
do. I'm like, yo, this game looks interesting. I'll play it for sure. Never play it. Smite had like 1,100 hours on Steam. Probably more now. Brawlhalla's got 35 hours already just from this week. So, like, you know, that's eating up all my time. Some of them I played a while. Like, Fallout 4's got like 45 hours. It's pretty good. Some random games have like 5 hours, but most of them are like under 2. 41 minutes, 35 minutes. Games I've played for like just shits and giggles. Or games you get in a bundle. Like there's like one game in a bundle you want, but like you can't just buy the game by itself because there's a bundle for like $12 and the game itself you want is like $6. And it's like, well, I get like 6 other games with that bundle. That's just cost efficient. So yeah, like I look at my library and I'm like, fuck, man, I got a lot of games I gotta play to make up for the purchase, but I'm probably never gonna. Like, I'm not gonna play motherfucking Beat Hazard or Hacknet. I have those in my library for like 9 years and I still haven't fucking played them.
Wait, so you're telling me you've got 160 games in your library, but you managed to finish Honey Pop?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm a
shots
complete-
fired.
When I start a game, Brian, about puzzles, I'm getting to the end, all right? None of this halfway finished shit, all right? I played Goat
You said
Simulator
you've played
for
a few
64
hours
minutes.
on most of those.
Yo, hold on. Let me get the Honey Pop numbers for you, all right? Brian, let me get the Honey Pop numbers. It's not even installed anymore. 9 hours. Played Honey Pop for 9 hours.
That's weird you don't have it installed because I swear I have a screenshot of you playing it.
Fake news. Didn't ever happen.
No, I've got a legitimate screenshot. I've got a different
My-
one.
Someone fucked with my Steam overlay, changed Slap City to Honey Pop. All right, I'm trying to get on the sticks with my boy Madman Matt, learn the business casual man versus Fish Boujin matchup. All right, and we out here. Okay, someone changed it. Probably my sister before she left for work. Fuck her. All right, She's not gonna see this for 3 months. Fuck you, Mystic. All right, you suck.
I wasn't sure if you'd caught that yet.
Oh, I caught it. I fucking caught it. Right? Played Super Mega Baseball longer than I played Honey Pop, but you don't see anyone in the Discord going, "Yo, Flint's fucking Super Mega Baseball, man." No, because you know what? I'm maining Chugs Bourbon, and I'm winning the fucking pendant. And that's how it's gonna be.
Chugs Bourbony.
Chugs Bourbon is my man.
So for me, it's probably at like 39 games I haven't played. I don't know how many. I didn't count how many I have, but a lot of them are, like I said earlier, like wasn't even thinking about that. I'll come back to this. How a lot of like when I'm trying to relax, like after Smite or something, I'll play like environmental story-rich games. A lot of them are that. Then I'm like, oh yeah, this would be a good game to play. Never played it. And some of them are like Assassin's Creed 2 is like probably one of my favorite games of all time. And so I own every single Assassin's Creed. Have played like a few hours of 3. Never got to the rest of them. I will eventually, but I mean, I say that now. But it's just like the way I play. It's like World of Warcraft. I only play World of Warcraft. I switched Star Wars Old Republic. Only played Star Wars Old Republic. I played Smite. Left Smite. Played Ark for 6 months, and it's probably like the worst thing I ever done. It was like, dude, no sleep. I'm farming rocks all night. Fucking dumb. Back to Smite, and then now it's like I'm in a weird spot, but like it's just been like Brawlhalla now. But I'm probably gonna try out some of these other games now that I have a little bit more time, unless like I start looking up tutorials and shit on how to combo in Brawlhalla, and it takes over my life.
I'm already looking up the combos, dude. It's taking over.
It's too late now. Too late now.
What about you, Matt?
Well, the only games I have installed are Brawlhalla and Smite. I've never spent $1 on Smite besides the God Pack, and I've never overspent on any game. I'm VD2 clean. I'm super frugal with my money.
No,
Yeah.
Yulia's never gonna listen to this. You can tell the
Bullshit.
truth. You can tell the truth.
Dude, I think you're clean. Yulia came home with like fucking 7 PlayStation games, all right? Like,
Yeah.
That's true,
Yeah,
man. That's
Yulia's
true.
the one spending all the money you're never gonna play.
Yeah, we got the copies right there. I can see them. You know?
That's right, man. I came in. I just wanted to play wholesome Godzilla games, and she bought like a whole bunch of them. It was
Listen,
great.
If your hobby is gaming and you spend money on video games, that's money well spent.
Oh, I know. It was a joke.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I have my hobby, or I have 150 games on Steam. About 70 of them are downloaded, even to begin with. Now, to be fair, there's a lot of games that I haven't downloaded that I beat on an Xbox I used to have, like BioShock 1, 2, and 3, and the remastered and Infinite, you know what I mean? Like, I beat all those games.
So why do you have them on your computer?
Because in case I want to play them again, I don't have an Xbox anymore. They were on sale. On Steam sale one summer, they were like $20 for the whole collection. I was like, "Fuck."
That still doesn't count. You're fucking dumb for buying it. It still counts as you fucking not playing it.
The fuck? Why are you always putting me on blast, dude?
Because
What the fuck? Why am I under the radar for you? Always.
That's all right. Fucking Brian called me a sloth the other day. Like, we clean.
That's
It wasn't even me that called you a sloth.
It was fucking you, Brian. I heard it. I heard it.
But then, you know what I mean? Like, I'll play like Dragon Ball Z Fighters with Brian. I haven't played it since. Like, I played it a couple times with him, and I'm like, like I don't play the game at all. So that was probably not a good thing to buy, especially because it was like
7. Never played
full
Tekken
price.
7.
Yeah, I have 8 hours in that game, maybe. I don't know. And then you have like Skyrim, which I have like 2,000 hours in just from modding and shit, like special edition, and it's a lot of fun. But then like I have a game called Funk of Titans, which is supposed to be like a meme of a game. I've never played it, but I bought it because I thought it'd be funny. Here I am, still haven't played Funk of Titans, so I don't know. Probably need to be, it's funny, I don't spend money on anything else except for like cheap games. And then I guess a PlayStation 4, but then like, I don't know. Somehow managed to make it all work. I also have a lot of free games on here. I'm just looking again just to double check. Yeah, so I don't know. Whatever. That's all I really have to say. I don't have any other comments to make sure, I don't know.
All right, I'll read the last few community challenge ones, and I think we'll wrap up this week's episode. So we got from Kyle. He says, so currently on Steam, I own 224 games, and of those 224, I probably haven't played 90 to 90% of them. I also own a bunch of non-Steam games that I have played most of, not all of. I got a lot through Humble Bundle or Humble Monthly. I did some rough math, and over the course of my PC gaming life, I spent around 5,000 total on games, which isn't bad, actually. DLCs and in-game purchases, Smite, and World of Warcraft take up much of this. And then I said, well, okay, that's your total dollars spent. I was just more wondering about the total dollars, like, spent, never used. Like Bryce was saying, it's not wasted money if you're enjoying it, but it's wasted money if you've bought it and then didn't enjoy using it.
Yeah, like fucking Graveyard, where you walk Granny through and walk back, and that's it.
Yeah,
I never done
fun
hunt.
that shit.
Oh, I should have thought about that. Like I did fucking, you talked me into buying PUBG, and then you left and never came back, so I refunded it.
You bought it, and then I was like, yo, we playing PUBG, and then you fucking went on Fortnite.
No,
Let's
you
play
just
PUBG.
left.
I
You
played
just
with
left.
Are you still
Iris
playing
Cooper. We got a
Fortnite?
W in like the second game. Let's do it.
You just left.
I got W's in that.
I bought like one Humble Bundle, and it was one that had Sony Vegas. I gotta look at that more.
Can't kill Ninja in PUBG. That's all I'm saying.
You're right.
I killed Ninja!
Disrespect, though.
I killed Ninja! I killed Ninja! I killed Ninja! I killed Ninja! That's my favorite thing ever, man.
Dude, did that kid really kill Ninja, though?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did,
I didn't get it from the video. I didn't know if he did. So
He hit him with
threw
a
a
grenade. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it was such a 12-year-old
Oh,
move.
I see.
Like,
You're
actually,
memeing. You're memeing right there, Flint. Okay.
No, dude, it was actually such a 12-year-old move. His buddy is fighting Ninja, and he gets killed. He just starts hucking grenades in the general area. Not even like just 12-year-old fluke. It's like if Aiden got a kill in Brawlhalla. It's
Pretty
just
much.
like,
Pretty much.
cool.
Hayden has some strong moves, but then he's got some cheap moves, too.
That's Aiden's.
I shit on
Aiden's
him, but
12.
I'm thankful he takes the time to sit there and 1v1 me for 2 hours so I can try to compete with Flint in the future.
Aiden's just 12. That's all you need to know.
yo, Aiden's the hyperbolic time chamber. You know what I'm saying?
All right, boys. We got 2 more community challenge episodes. Then we'll stop, we'll save, and we'll continue playing Brawlhalla for the rest of the night.
That's what we're trying to get to here.
That's what we're trying to get to right now. All right, we got Sloth Turtle.
This
He
is
comes in. He says, only like 7 games on Steam that I haven't played yet, and they're mostly those I got in Steam summer sales or as a couple of bundles. And in terms of
Well,
cost
fuck
spent,
you.
maybe $20.
Fuck you.
And then the comment of the week, because you'll understand why here soon. Ragnafinity says, to be honest, my main problem is Persona 5. I'm about 80 hours in, and according to the wiki, I have just reached around the halfway point. I have tons of games like Horizon and Bloodborne that I haven't even touched because Persona is sucking up all of my time, and I don't like playing more than one narrative-driven game at a time. Well, my friend, you made the right choice with the narrative-driven game you decided to play. That's all I really gotta say.
Never played that game. Don't know anything about it.
I probably never
You
will
should.
play it.
Bryce,
I know
you're a
Ed
cartoon
likes
lover now. You'll love this game.
When you put it that way. When you put it cartoon lover. Okay.
Is it in English though?
What?
'Cause Bryce won't
It's a
play it if
game.
It's not dubbed. If it's not dubbed,
Yes,
Bryce won't play it.
it's fully voice acted.
Okay.
In English.
And there's like monsters that look like giant penises, so Bryce will love this game.
Fuck yeah.
Bryce is
Oh,
in there,
shit.
dog.
Dude, it's time for a timeout in the wiener hot box. Let's fucking go.
Can I
It's a
get a big
fucking wiener
sword
hot
that
rod,
is a
dude.
wiener?
No.
Only if you're Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Ooh.
All right, boys, I think that wraps up this week. You've got next week's community challenge. This has been SQA. Matt, sign us out.
Yeah, so once again, just a quick reminder, we got the bracket going. I don't know what this segment's going to be called. We might do more brackets in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was something I came up with at 2 a.m. on a night shift, and I thought I would go a lot smoother, but apparently we're very for argumentative fucklords that like to think that their
We're on a
pick is-
podcast. What did you think was going to happen?
Yeah, exactly,
Mad
right?
bracket,
Like,
Matt.
exactly. So, again, I'd like to say, make sure you follow us on Twitter. That's the best way to get updates from us. You can follow me at MadmanMattYT. You can follow Flint at Micromanatee. You can follow Brian at SQA Happiness. I think there's an underscore in there, is there not, Brian?
I think
SQA
I think it's
underscore
happiness. Make sure you guys
I
put
think
that
so.
underscore in there. Otherwise, you won't tweet at Brian. You want to tweet at Brian.
He's
And of
particular.
course, we have. He's very well. Yeah, he's a
You're
super
the particular one, Bryce.
I was gonna say, make sure if you want to tweet at Bryce at Silent Reveries _ Silent Reveries, because if you tweet at Silent Reveries, that's not Bryce. So he's very particular about having an underscore in front of that Silent Reveries.
It's up to you. Don't put it in if you don't want.
This is I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll be saying, I think this is the best episode of SQA so far. I think everything has been top notch. I think we're starting to find what we want to do with this platform. Let us know what you think of the bracket. That's the community section. How is the best way to do that? Well, it's to hit us up on Discord. We have our Discord. Links in the description below. And you are probably listening to this on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, etc., etc., etc. With all that being said,
Wait.
Flint. Oh,
Hold on.
what? Hold up.
We have a special announcement.
Yeah.
Oh,
have
we
a
do?
Special announcement.
I think
Hey,
I missed
guys,
this. I think I missed
If
this.
you would like to wear some SideQuest Arcade apparel, we
Ooh.
now have
What
a
do we have?
t-shirt out. In fact, we have
t-shirt.
Oh
two
shit! Oh
t-shirts
shit!
out.
Doso
Two
t-shirtos. That's
Two.
Spanish.
If you go to
Doso.
t-shirt or Teespring /side-/ arcade, SideQuest Arcade.
Wait, say
I'll
that again.
put the
Let's
link-
try that over.
Yeah.
Wait,
Let's
yeah,
start.
hold
let's-
up, hold
let's
up.
say
Back
the
up.
URL.
Redo.
Alright.
Back it up. Back it up.
Redo. Let me click the link and I'll read it out loud, and then I won't fuck it up. All right, let's do it.
Okay,
You want to get
alright.
a T-shirt, real soft, comfortable for your
T-shirt,
nipples. All right,
soft,
you go to
real soft, nipples.
teespring.com/side-quest-arcade. And
There's a lot
you
of
will
dashes.
Get a beautiful,
Beautiful.
bespoke T-shirt.
Don't know what that
will
word
absorb
was.
Any beer shotgunning you attempt to do for only $22 US.
22.
3 days. Let's do it. All right. You want a T-shirt? We finally made T-shirts. Let's do it.
If
Get
you
in
want to
there,
wear a
order
ladies
shirt.
t-shirt, you can order a ladies t-shirt.
You want a
we
ladies?
got
If that's your
girls.
That
thing.
option up there.
I see you, Nevea. I see
See
you.
you, Nevea.
Hey,
All right.
And hey,
Probably got some other
maybe
ladies
you,
in there that are keeping it
maybe,
secret, but you want a ladies
maybe,
t-shirt, you
but
can wear
Yeah.
it.
but Flint,
Vio,
but
Vio.
Flint, I have a question as a consumer.
Vio's a dude.
Okay.
What the fuck, guys?
I said Nevea.
he likes girl
Flint,
shirts.
as a consumer, I fucking hate SQA, but I was
maybe,
a big
okay.
fan of VD2. What
Oh.
can you do for me?
Well, for
Merc
a
and Zombie,
limited time
you
and
can still
probably
buy.
recurring, We are
He's listening to the new one.
Nice to see you, consumer that hates SQA. We have VD2 t-shirts that you can also wear to represent Defend Middle Lane. our
And then you
podcast.
can burn it if you'd like to show how much you hate SQA.
We don't care because you
Dude,
bought one.
Buy that
Fuck
t-shirt,
you.
fucking spill beer on it, bleed on it, fucking burn it, whatever. Do whatever you want. But you can wear a shirt that says SideQuest Arcade on it if you like.
It's got the logo. It looks great, guys. If you do, we know we had
We
people that
meme,
wanted to buy
but we love
t-shirts.
the whammies.
Yeah,
We
no,
love you
it's a
guys very
joke.
much,
It was a
and
joke.
I know
Fucking
this was
hate
a
it. It
big
was a
community
joke.
request. So, we
VD2
finally
shirts.
figured it out and bought. And
The
set up
VD2 shirts, by the time this episode comes out, are only available for like 5 more days because we are only able to put one shirt on permanent time. So it was only 10 days when we posted it, which is a few days ago. So by the time this comes out on Monday, you've only got like 3-4 days to buy that shirt if you want the
No,
VD2
they'll
red
buy
shirt.
a shirt. I know them. I know
I
them.
just making sure they know the time constraint on this.
So, like, you know, like people are out there. I'm definitely gonna
A
order it.
t-shirt.
Okay. So with all that being said, I think that covers everything. Is there any other hidden announcements? Is there any?
No.
Is that it?
Sub-Zero
Okay.
wins.
Sub-Zero wins.
Flawless
Fatality.
victory.
Flawless victory. Oh shit.
Easy.
Flint, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here, my guy. Thank you for
Hell yeah.
holding that sword the whole time, trading hands back and forth. I see you. Brian, thank you for being here, my guy. Thank you for the cat cam. That was a nice little change of pace.
You can thank my wife for that.
Okay, Bryce, my guy. I feel like we don't talk enough. I'm glad that this happened. I'm glad that we're doing this.
I'll start calling you at work more.
Well, I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Well, I offered.
Well, fair enough. Right on that. With all that being said, make sure, like I said, links in the description below. Hit us up on SoundCloud. Hit us up on YouTube. All the episodes are uploaded there. YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, everywhere else. Your grandmother's 8-track. Twitter. Buy a t-shirt if you wanted one. We don't really care. With all that being said, goodbye. See you later. Take your hands off the stick because you're done playing. But make sure you write in about the debate. Who's going to win? Who do you disagree with? Maybe you thought Sonic should have won. I don't know. I don't fucking get no. Tell me what you think. Goodbye. Later. I'm walking away.
Bye bye.
See you later.